I'm gonna send the topics in the
All right.
Twitter.
All right, we are live. We are live. What is good, y'all? Welcome back. Hoop Talk Podcast, episode number, what is this, 20? Goddamn, we are on episode 20. I can't believe, we've gotten this far, honestly. But before we start off, let me introduce the squad right here, KB.
What's up? Another guy. Another one.
SDC,
Oh, what's up, guys?
and George.
Yo, it's good though. Yo, let's get it.
Yeah, King is running late, and so is Dom, but they'll be on, and Low might come on. I'm not too sure, but I hit him up. But today we are gonna talk about a lot of topics, mainly the blowouts. These blowouts that we've been seeing in the playoffs. It really is disappointing because last year we got so many great series like the Thunder versus OKC series. That went to 7. The finals went to 7. Hell, even the Eastern Conference Finals went to 6. And we thought that was a bad series. Like, just look at the Celtics series right now. But yeah, that's gonna be the first thing we're gonna talk about. What do y'all think about the playoffs so far? Is it good or is it bad?
These playoffs have been ass.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's been pretty trash.
Just end it. Let's start the off season already.
Yeah.
I don't.
This is way too predictable. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you have Golden State and Cleveland just running through every team. It makes this league. The problem with the playoffs so far, it's really like showing like what this league is. If you don't have like 2-3 superstars on your team, then you can't really compete. And then if you have LeBron on your team, then you're basically almost gifted to the finals because you take LeBron off that Cleveland team right now. What, they're like the 8th seed in the East, and you see what he's doing right now. He's not declining at all. So you can basically see how Golden State and Cleveland are just leagues upon leagues better than the rest of the league. And then like it's gonna take a lot for like the rest of the league to, catch up with them.
Yeah.
Boston's a number 1 seed, and still they're getting creamed.
I think that's putting it lightly.
Now, because if we go back to like 2010 when there were really no super teams except for maybe the Celtics, I guess, when KG and them boys were in 35. If you put like the Raptors, this year's Raptors back then, they'd be considered a super team. Would you guys agree? DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, these guys.
Well,
I mean,
are you talking about like
at the
currently
times?
or like?
Like if we
I-
take the 2017 Raptors and put them in 2010, don't you guys think that'd be like a top 2, top 3 seed? And like people would say
Yeah, for sure. They would
they'd
have
be
been able to get the Celtics a run, but
yeah. And would you
Probably,
guys agree
yeah.
that the Clippers as well would be the same? Spurs,
Yeah.
like
Absolutely.
I know we
Yeah.
trash on the Clippers
So
a lot,
funny.
but
Yeah,
That's
we would
true.
be an elite team. I'm telling you right now. Wait, what is so funny? I don't understand.
Yeah, we're giving
Wow.
the Clippers
Nothing.
positive feedback.
yeah, but like
First time.
the league is so top heavy with the Warriors and the Cavs right now that teams like the Raptors and the Clippers that would be title contenders back then are literally like they're just like trash teams, I guess, when they face those guys. It's just insane. But
Well, back then,
yeah.
well,
Would you
back
guys
then-
would you guys rather have a good playoffs overall and like a mediocre finals, or would you rather have it like this year where the playoffs they're pretty bad, but then the finals is gonna be
well,
Ah,
it depends. How good of finals are we
yeah,
talking about?
Better, but like
It depends.
it's hard to anticipate a final because it is a final. Like
yeah
can't
like
just say,
just
oh.
based on like the names in it, like Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, LeBron, Kyrie. Would you guys?
I mean, I guess I'd rather have a lit final since that's what it all boils down to. But I just want at least a little bit of entertainment during the regular.
Yeah, I
regular
want some.
playoffs.
I want
Exactly.
to just a
Some
walkthrough. Like a walkthrough is just not fun.
Yeah, like 2016 was such a
Well,
good
yeah,
like
it was
playoff.
better.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
bad at
you
all.
had like KD on the Thunder, and at least you could like the Clippers were still something, and then like
Yeah.
you could
Right.
you could at least still kind of like have fun predicting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
'cause,
kind of like
like-
make it up. Like, oh, I think KD has slight of a chance, but because it's KD Westbrook.
Well,
Yeah.
they did have a 3-1 lead over Golden State. So
Yeah, that was a good series.
Yeah. It was still pretty fun.
Because last year there were super teams, like the Cavs are still the Cavs with the big three. The Warriors won 73 wins, but like when they got to the playoffs, it wasn't like they were this like unbeatable force from the first game to the finals. Like even the Warriors lost in against Portland, I believe, and Houston they won. They lost a game too. So like it wasn't that predictable. And even the Cavs, the Raptors made it interesting for like 2 games, but this year, they're blowing the Celtics out by 40 by halftime. That's insane. They scored more points than the Monstars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Monstars.
Yeah,
that is pretty sad.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think could change this then? Since we're
by next year.
Probably not next season, but what do you think the NBA should probably...
Well, either you form...
I think you just have to wait it out.
You have to...
Wait it out? Just...
you got to stop your draft picks.
So you want 3 more years of this unfun basketball?
Are you talking about the league in general?
Like the whole, I guess, Cavaliers and thing taking over. Just Warriors, that's about it.
Well, like, your option is you either form, like, more super teams. Like, say you put, like, I don't know, Paul George on the Pelicans. Or something like that. You either form like more like super teams in the East and the West, which kind of like I don't know if that works because then you're taking superstars off these other teams.
Yeah, that is just going to be an even bigger.
That's going to be.
Years to come.
And definitely,
it'll make the playoffs more interesting. But like then these other teams are gonna be like nothing. They're gonna have no chance. There'll be more sweeps, but like maybe like in the later rounds, like the conference finals, the semifinals, then it'll be a little more interesting. Or the NBA like makes some changes to like the salary cap, forcing teams not to be able to like stockpile on all these superstars.
I think they already did. It's just like
they did do that, but that was basically sealed the Warriors and the Cavs until.
Yeah, they did it. They did it after the Warriors and the Cavs did it, so any other team can't do it. But the Warriors and the Cavs already did it. Now. Yeah. So it's almost impossible to actually create a super team to compete with these guys, unless free agents take a pay cut.
Draft it, or take huge pay cuts.
Yeah. What about a redraft?
If it gets that bad, I'd be for that.
I would love to see that.
That would be fun to watch, but then all that rebuilding that all these teams did, it would suck for them.
That would be
the
crazy.
Cavaliers,
Like as long as we put LeBron on the Cavs, I mean everyone can go anywhere, except for put LeBron on the Cavs, put Westbrook on the Thunder. Everyone else is basically moved once or twice.
Yeah, like every team gets keep one player from their team, not like the rest.
I like that
or something like that.
More, yeah.
It
maybe
kind of still
not
sucks
just
for
one.
Brooklyn
That's
and
still
stuff.
pretty tough though. If you're responsible for letting go like an entire roster for just one player,
I mean, most people wouldn't have that hard of a choice.
I think maybe 3 players.
Three.
Oh no, that's still
too much.
That'd be the same. The Cavs would keep their big 3.
They'll keep their big 3. The Warriors will keep their big 3.
Oh yeah, one will be.
If anything, that would just make the Cavs and the Warriors better.
Yeah.
So how would we organize it? Like, how would it be drafted? Like, would the top seed get the first pick or something like that, or like the best player?
No, it would just be like
LeBron
random.
would have
It'd just be random, dude. Like
random.
at this point, it has to be random.
Yeah, like any team has a chance for a title, I guess.
Yeah, but I saw on Twitter like people were saying if the NBA really hates these super teams, they're gonna rig it to favor the Lakers. But like looking at the Lakers situation, how would you even rig it for them? Like
by picking the lottery picks, picking the entire pick.
I mean, yeah, they get Lonzo, but like
they know what's gonna happen. They know who has what pick. It's just how it is. They just already know. Hey, okay, Lakers got this pick. Lakers got that pick. Whatever. We're gonna act like. I don't know. I'm gonna just rig it. I don't know.
Yeah, they're gonna.
I believe it's.
I feel like they can rig it for the future, but like people are saying they're gonna rig it so the Lakers and the Celtics are gonna meet in the finals next year or something. Like
next year, no,
of course not.
next
Of
year.
course not.
like that's a little too much. Like,
But they're preparing them, I guess.
are they gonna get all the big free agents this year for once? That's just.
Maybe that could. I know that's what.
It's possible.
I could see that happening in 2018.
Like it's gonna be. It's just now. It's a pretty good, decent destination to go to if you're pretty young. Like, hey, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go to. to Boston because their future is pretty bright right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it
Same for the
depends.
Lakers.
Yeah.
Hey, but speaking of the Lakers, though, let's move on. What do you guys think about Paul George? I saw a video of him. Was it like Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel or one of them?
Jimmy Fallon, yeah.
Yeah, and he looked like he was pretty happy about going to the Lakers. He just snuck in like at the end. But I love Indiana though, and then he just talked about how great LA is.
Paul George is a liar. He wants to leave so bad, but he just doesn't want it.
The reports say that he hasn't gave Indiana no indication. But I pretty much like think
He's
he
saying that.
I mean, why would you? Like, who has? Except for like Melo.
He looked so happy when he was in that interview with what's his name? What's his face again? He was so excited talking about them. Like you can see in his face, he wants to be there. I don't know why though. Like, do you guys think it's a good fit for him?
My question is why would you want to be there if you want to win?
Yeah. That is not.
He wants to be.
Well, you're not gonna win in Indiana.
I think he wants to be the piece. I think he wants to carry that team there. You know, he knows that they're going to be there soon, and he knows if he signs up there, then he'll be there for it because with all the young talent they're getting.
Yeah, but like, what is he going to carry?
Go there.
What is he going to carry?
A couple of young guys, D'Lo.
Like Anthony Davis couldn't even carry the Pelicans to the playoffs.
I mean, I think the Pelicans are a different story than the Lakers.
Yeah,
they have no one else.
I feel like it just takes time for like them to gain chemistry. I feel like the Pelicans would be like at least okay next year. They'll make the playoffs.
The Pelicans will be good next year.
Like unless they get some depth. Like
y'all sure?
Are
you guys sure they're gonna make the playoffs? Like who are you guys kicking out?
Pelicans?
Yeah.
Who am I kicking out? I could see Memphis falling out.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Like. And who knows what's gonna happen with Utah and Hayward if he comes back?
Yeah,
true.
But actually, like,
I Hayward is staying. I don't think he's gonna leave. For some reason, he's just like a loyal person. Unlike KD, you know, but he's not going anywhere.
Does he want to get swept by Golden State again?
Most likely not, of course.
Do y'all think they're gonna go for Paul George this offseason or season after?
Are we talking about the Lakers?
No, they're gonna wait to sign him as a free agent.
Well, it's gonna depend.
I don't think they
like Paul George. Wants that super max contract, which he can't get because of the NBA snub. Yeah. So like he might just ball out.
Yeah, definitely. Now he has to leave because they ain't gonna give him money. Like they can't give him all that money he wants.
If you're the Lakers, what if a team trades for Paul George and Paul George loves it there? Like KG was an LA guy, right? And when the Celtics traded for him, you think like. Yeah, he's gonna leave after his contract expires. Now he loves the Celtics. You know what I mean?
But what team? What team would that be then?
I mean,
well, I don't know, but I say if someone trades for him, then hey, it's on him. If he wants to stay there, he's gonna stay there. But I wouldn't give up pieces to get him, and then when you could just try and sign him if he really wants to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it doesn't. If the Lakers pass up on him, it doesn't really matter. To be honest, it's not a big deal if they don't pick him up.
But then if they're trying to sign like Russell Westbrook in 2018, I think it'd help if Paul George is already on the team instead of
instead of just D'Lo and Ingram.
Instead of Russell Westbrook thinking, is Paul George gonna go to LA or should I just I'm gonna just wait and I don't know. I think it'd be helpful.
I don't think anyone like Russell Westbrook's going there. If he's about to get that super max contract with OKC.
That's true.
Hey, again, that super duper max. He's gonna stay there
Westbrook doesn't want to win.
No title. Yeah, that would prove that he does not want to win.
Hey, King's in the chat. Say what's up, King.
Yo, what's
King,
going on, guys?
what's up, bro?
Yeah, what's up? Hey,
what do you think about
two things. Hold on, wait. Two things before, I start talking about the basketball and stuff like that. First, I wanted to say I'm leaving the link to the Discord in the chat because I know we're gonna forget to say it later. Second thing, yeah, and what was my second thing? Yeah, fuck, I forgot. Oh yeah, shout out to episode number 20. You know, that's what's up. We finally made it.
So number 20, big 2-0.
I mean, yeah. Shout out to that. But yeah, that's really all I had to say.
Yeah, what do you think about the playoffs so far? Y'all think you think it's worth it that we're gonna get a finals?
At this point, it's pretty obvious that we're gonna see Cavs Warriors Part 3 in the finals. Like, what the Warriors are up 3-0 against the Spurs. Kawhi's ruled out for Game 4, so it's pretty much just automatic that the Warriors are gonna be in the finals. Then we have Cleveland looks like they're gonna beat the the Celtics with IT out. So I mean, the way just like guys are getting injured and the way teams are getting beat with their star players, like it just looks like we're gonna see Cavs and Warriors Part 3. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah. No, I mean, it's not really unfortunately. I'm excited for the finals. Like it's just we're gonna see a little bit of boring basketball until then, and then we're gonna have like a week break because the playoffs, the finals don't start until June 1st. So. I mean, it's from now it's going to be like negative, but I bet once we get to the finals, it's going to be worth it because that 7-game series is going to be, it's going to, yeah, like it's going to be worth it. It's going to go to 7. It's Cavs and Warriors, like, every time.
Yeah, is it going to go to 7? I don't know if it's going to go to 7. That's some pretty high expectations.
I think it's going to 7. I believe in LeBron. I believe in the Cavs. I believe in everything they have. So. I don't know, man.
Because I feel like if the Cavs are gonna play like they are right now, the Cavs would win in 6. But like if the Warriors play like
really, you think the Cavs would win in 6?
I mean, if they're really hitting their shots, man, they're gonna win in 6. Like, they're not gonna let it get to 7.
We can't. Like I said this 2 weeks ago. Like we can't forget about them boys down in Oakland. Like the Warriors. Yeah. Like come on now. Like Curry, Clay.
I mean, I'm not forgetting them, but I feel like
against the West.
Everyone's just expecting 7 games. It's like you guys might be disappointed.
But here's the thing about the Warriors. Like, there's not going to be a night where all 4 of them are off. Like, it's just not going to happen. We have not seen it this year. And then with the Cavs, like, oh wait, am I wrong? Like
I'm just saying, like the first 4 games, first 4 games might all be close, but you can't expect like 2 of them. And go to Golden State, 2 of them go to Cavs. It might be 3 of them go to Cleveland because they have Kyrie, they have LeBron. They might, KD might choke, Curry might choke. Like I don't think it's gonna be a fair 2-2 split.
I don't think we haven't seen a night where all 4 of them have choked on the same night like this year. Like when KD and Curry are not hot, Clay's out there to drop 60. Draymond's there like Game 7 last year in the finals. Curry was out. Draymond came in, dropped a triple-double in the finals. Like. There's not going to be a night where all 4 of them are off, and like that's going to play a huge role into it leading to Game 7.
Yeah, I'm not. All right, so as you can go.
LeBron's about to average 40, 10, and 10 in this series. That's just fact.
I mean,
you saw what Kawhi was doing to them in that first before he went down. And then I'd be worried about Kyrie too, since he's been really quiet.
Yeah, Kyrie seems
like he's not been trying much at all on offense.
But that's the thing about the Cavs right now. Like they're so vulnerable with their star players that like if for example since Kyrie is silent right now, if LeBron doesn't have a great night, like Kyrie's not playing as well, who are you gonna lean on? You're gonna lean on Kevin Durant, not Kevin Durant, Kevin Love.
Kevin Love.
Like yeah, like I just don't think. That if the Cavs if LeBron has an off night, the Warriors are going to get a win. Like I just don't see.
Well, that whole team.
And they're gonna go all out to defend. They're gonna go all out to defend LeBron.
Cavs in 7. I still have Cavs in 7 because I believe in LeBron, but I just don't see it going to 6, 5, 4.
Oh heck no! I see 6.
Maybe, yeah, I don't see it in 5. I'm just saying like it might go to 6 because like I don't. If the games are all close, which I expect them to be. Or I expect them to be close. I just don't think it's gonna be a perfect 3-3 split. 3 games go to the Warriors, 3 games go to the Cavs. It could lean 4 games go to the Cavs, 2 games go to the Warriors, or vice versa. I don't know. You got some people just have like way too high expectations for the finals. Just because they're like
we don't know because Golden.
But let's all agree that the matchup for the Cavaliers. It's tough for them. They got Durant, they got Clay. It's just hard for them to defend all those guys at once. So I think matchup-wise, have a huge advantage.
Yeah, KD's overrated.
Based off them,
it's basically rebounding that's gonna really affect Golden State because Tristan Thompson's gonna be
second chance points. The Warriors will be devastating, man. You don't want to give them an extra shot at the basket, especially the Warriors, man.
KD's overrated.
Just one extra.
No, what?
Dom makes his appearance with a nice statement.
Nice appearance.
You gotta let your presence be known in these things sometimes, man. Sorry, just had to put that out there for all the.
But what do you think about the playoffs?
That was his opening statement.
The playoffs. I mean, It's like watching WWE when you're a kid. It's amazing until you find out like it's like you just know what's gonna happen. You know, you just know what's gonna happen. Everybody knew it was gonna happen at the beginning of the season, and it's just playing out.
That's what Stephen A. Smith.
Maybe the WWE
saying.
was a bad example. That was a bad example to use, but yeah. No, because in wrestling you could tell what's gonna happen. Like if you really watch, but you knew it was gonna happen. Everybody was you knew the Warriors were gonna get to the finals. I didn't think that it would be a repeat of 2015 where everyone gets injured again, which got me leaning thinking that they might win. You know, because history repeats itself. So,
but do you think like this bad, like the bad games that we're seeing, is it worth it because we're gonna get Warriors versus Cavs Part 3?
Yes, this is definitely worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can live with not seeing. I can live with seeing uncompetitive games. The Cavs having uncompetitive games when you know they're going to meet in the finals. Now, if we get to the finals and freaking around and the Warriors win by 30, then the Cavs turn around win by 20, then I'm being pissed off.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what it might be.
This is a waste of time.
Yeah.
If as long as they're close games, as long as they're within 10 by the final score, I'll be straight. If we getting blowouts in the finals. Oh, yeah. Listen, they didn't let Chris Paul come to the Lakers. They need to do something about these teams.
What?
That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if y'all saw the second game between the Cavs and the Warriors this year, that was a blowout. So what's to say that can't happen again? You know,
I mean, it looks like the Cavs didn't show up to that game. Like,
Dom, to be fair about your whole thing about Chris Paul and the Lakers, that was under 2 different commissioners. So just, you know.
I don't care. As a Lakers fan, I will forever be salty at David Stern for that. I don't care. David Stern
is more about like David Stern was more focused on like making the organizations like these teams like I guess he was more about the organization. Like he didn't really care too much about the players. I think Adam Silver is more of a players commissioner.
Okay, can we agree on one thing though? Then, if and only if, and I know this is a stretch. If we make a move for Paul George all season and the NBA denies it, can we then say that the NBA don't like to see the Lakers prosper?
Why would the NBA deny it?
Who knows? Who knows? Why did they deny it? Why did they deny
that?
Why would they deny the Chris Paul trade?
The league like partially owned the Clippers, so they had a say in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Paul George, we were talking about that.
Denying the Chris Paul trade to the Lakers, but I felt like they were getting ripped off. Still holding on to that.
Yeah, that was a weak move by the league. I can't believe they actually literally just denied a trade. That was crazy.
Hey, but speaking of the Lakers, though, do you think they're gonna go for Paul George this offseason?
This offseason, it depends on how the free agency falls. If we make no moves in the free agency, then we're going for Paul George next season. And we're going for him in the season, like mid-season, if we don't make no moves. If we sign like even just a starter, if we sign a guy to start, I don't think we're gonna make any moves for him. We're just gonna try to sign him in offseason. True. Because Magic already said we're trying to open the books up for next season's offseason anyway. So
true. Yeah, if I was the Lakers, I would wait. I would not try to move
I don't see. Players. Don't move none of the assets because he already wants to play for us. So don't even.
Are you sure about that though? Are you sure about that?
Lonzo Ball right now is built for this current Lakers. So that's.
Are y'all sure Paul George 100% wants to play with the Lakers? Like that can't change in the next year or so.
True, that probably could.
I mean, if it didn't change so far in his career, like why would it change now?
Like let's just say he goes to the Pelicans somehow and he loves it there, and they're winning and all of this.
That's all for him. I'm still not doing it on the Lakers.
Okay, so all right. Now this is my question: how do we know Boogie wants to stay to the Pelicans? Stay on the Pelicans because he said this past season whoever trades for him is a waste of time because he's just going to leave. He literally said that. So
I remember that.
If he goes there, it's just going to be another waste of time too.
True.
And I just want to say to all these people that are saying. That was saying like Paul George wasn't go to the Lakers. Why would he go to the Lakers? It's a bad fit. Some people care about their money, and a max deal is a max deal for a player. And if he wanted to play for that team when he was a kid, and they're offering him a max deal, why not play for that team? Where would he go with the Pacers? Some players don't care that they're not going to win a ring. Some people just don't want to win a ring. Some people
but he said he wants to win though specifically.
Wants to win that.
I think Paul George wants a ring though.
I honestly, it depends. I don't know. I don't think he wants to win.
So he just wants to be in LA for the money and the fame. That's what.
Yes, I honestly think he's one of the people who might go to the Lakers just for the fame and money. I swear.
That's pathetic. Then he's pathetic. Then nobody wants him.
I just don't think it'd be smart for the Lakers. I want
someone that's gonna get me a ring.
Why would the Lakers try to pick up a player who's only there for
smart for the Lakers?
Listen, I'm just going by the vibe that I get and what I've seen from Paul George.
But honestly, won't that mess up the chemistry with Lonzo Ball and all of them? They're trying to win out there. And
True. Listen,
exactly.
Hold on. Just hold on. 1 second. Can I just say one thing? All these young players that we have, like Alonzo Ball and D'Angelo Russell, and I want to say Julius Randle. How many years we got left on him? Probably another year or two. Then we got to pay him. We still have Brandon Ingram for 3 more years without paying him. We still have D'Lo for another 2 years without paying him. We're gonna have Lonzo for 4 years without paying him. All I'm saying is, if the Lakers see that Paul George is just there to play and he's not really producing as a superstar, we can move him and still have the young players if we don't move them and things don't pan out. It's still a possibility we still keep the young core and Paul George just comes in, fizzles out, and leaves like Dwight Howard.
What if Paul George becomes like a Carmelo? Listen,
is Randall still on his rookie contract?
Yeah, I think this is like his last year. He was drafted in
2014.
What if Paul George becomes like a Melo to the Lakers? Like he gets a long.
I'm getting some Melo vibes from Paul George. I'm getting some Melo vibes.
Yeah, I'm feeling that Melo vibe because he wants to be there because it's the city. He wants to be there.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. That's his home. That's where he's from.
True.
He's just
that is the reason why Melo does not want to leave.
Yo, you're fucking.
Hey, Lo, what do you think on this topic, man?
True. No, I think I don't know. Well, Magic Johnson already said that he's not going to he's not getting nobody this offseason. They said they're gonna lay low unless something like obviously a deal that they can't deny comes. So they're really clearing everything off for 2018. I think a lot of people are tend to forgetting what's going to happen in 2018 because not only Paul George but Westbrook is going to leave, but Westbrook is also his deal is up as well. Kemba Walker is.
So why you have Lonzo? Why do you have Lonzo?
No, I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying in general. There's a lot of free agents that's going to happen in 2018. So that's really where you want to be available at. But quite honestly, I don't think Paul George is a great enough player to put around young players to really elevate them to a point to where we're contending within another year or two. I think Paul George is great, but I don't think he's like Magic, LeBron.
Yeah, he's not that type of player. I don't see him as that type of player.
I don't think the Lakers see Paul George as LeBron. They're looking for someone that's going to help them win a championship.
I don't think Paul George.
That's what I'm saying. Paul George isn't a guy to help you win a championship. Paul George is a guy to help you sell tickets, like a Blake Griffin. Like he's literally just a ticket thing. I honestly see it from a marketing perspective. Like I don't see Paul George as somebody to help bring the glory days back to LA.
Especially spending that much type of money on Paul George when you really need to free up cap for your younger guys. That just doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, we can move some younger guys because I can do without Brandon Ingram. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can do without Brandon Ingram.
I feel like.
Well, I have a question. Do you guys think?
What was your question?
Oh, I was gonna say, do you guys think the Lonzo and D'Angelo Russell backcourt would actually be good? Like, what
that
you guys
would
thought?
not work out.
I don't understand this.
You're asking for bad defense. You're really asking for bad defense.
Lonzo's a playmaker. D'Angelo, he needs the ball in his hand. I don't know if D'Angelo wants to go to number 2.
So listen, hold on. Let me just ask a question.
Wait. Do you guys remember the game where they ran Tyler Ulis at point, Russell at the 2, Russell came out, dropped 44. I don't think Russell has a problem with playing off ball.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
His first game playing the 2, he dropped 44 on the Cavaliers.
Exactly.
With their whole 5 playing.
That's what I'm saying.
Have y'all seen Allen Iverson? Allen Iverson, anyone? He was a point guard coming out.
He was a ball dominant too. And people forget Lonzo Ball doesn't need to score, so he's not going to mind. Let him be a playmaker.
He's more of a playmaker.
But Lonzo does need the ball in his hand though to be effective. He's not that good.
He plays off the ball. No, hold on. And another thing is, if you watch UCLA play, Lonzo scored plenty of points off the ball, catching situations, running off screens.
Because when Lonzo originally came into UCLA, they were asking him to be the 2 because they had that Holiday guy, and then they switched around halfway through the season. But originally, Lonzo came in there as a 2, and he was scoring a lot of points. Like people are arguing whether he was more of a better scorer than Fultz. And then once they brought him to the point, that's when he became more of a facilitator.
Lonzo is a combo guard, a versatile combo guard at that. And D'Angelo Russell is a combo guard too. You can have 2 combo guards that's 6'5" in your backcourt.
Have y'all seen the Trailblazers?
That's what I was just about to say.
Lonzo Ball is a point guard, and so is Isaiah Thomas. That's the reason.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can y'all
that's
say
the reason why he does not want the Celtics to pick him up because Lonzo Ball.
Also, Isaiah Thomas is not effective off ball.
Can you play Isaiah at the 2?
IT is not effective off ball.
You could play if he was.
Why would you play Isaiah?
Okay, I say that. Can you say that? Yo, Beto, say that again. Beto, say that one more time.
Have y'all seen the Portland Trailblazers?
Yeah, have y'all seen the Portland Trailblazers?
Yeah, I'm about to say
you can even look at the Cavs. You guys can even look at the Cavs. LeBron and Kyrie. Who thought they would work? And they won a championship. They won a championship.
Like, come on, people.
They dropped 41 in one game.
I've been preaching this for like at least 2 months now. I've literally been strong 2 months.
LA ain't gonna win no championship anytime soon, though.
Well, here's the difference. One, I think. Well, not I think. LeBron is a much better defender than anything, and I think that's the only thing that I'm hesitant by agreeing with the whole thing is the defense. Because
I think Bezos brought up the LeBron argument because he was saying they're both like ball dominant. That's why.
I know, but I understand that. But what I'm saying is on the other end, the reason why it really works because on the other end, LeBron is a great defender. Like I think the biggest problem with CJ and Dame is the defensive end. Like both of them get you 20 to 25, but defensively is where they struggle. And I don't really see D'Angelo being a great defender. And I would much rather Lonzo just handles the ball and we can see what we get for D'Angelo. I mean, but again, like I was saying earlier, this entire season that we're about to see from the Lakers, that's what we're going to see. We're going to see if this stuff is really going to work out. Because if it does,
honestly, first of all, for the Lakers, just sit back and watch and see what happens this season. See how it all works out without Paul George. And if Paul George is a nice fit, see if they can make the playoffs. If Lonzo Ball carries you out to the playoffs, then yes.
They are making the playoffs.
If you don't think D'Lo can draw ball, you're
they are making.
Can I just ask people one question? Can I just ask one thing? Just one thing. When we're talking about young players, can we not talk about defense, please? Because it seems like no young guy can play defense anymore. If you ever noticed that, look. My example. Look at the Timberwolves. A bunch of young guys who are struggling to play defense because of what AAU has done. So have you seen how timeout? Have you seen how many times Karl Anthony Towns has been late to a rotation to stop somebody at the rim? What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about.
But also D'Angelo's been in the NBA for like 3 years now. Well, 2 years going to his third. He's still struggling.
How long do you think it'll take somebody to learn how to play defense at a professional level?
It should, but D'Angelo is so far
drama off the court.
Hey Dom, one thing I do agree with you is what you said about what's it called? The AU does ruin,
AU does not produce skill; it just promotes talent.
Exactly.
Overseas, them kids overseas, they work on all skill. It's all skill.
They're more versatile.
That's why a lot of guys that come out of play,
overseas,
all those EYBL,
they have a lot more.
They're not good defenders.
To offer.
Yep.
Only thing I'm saying is if you draft a freshman, please don't let defense be something you're going to worry about with the guy because he's 19, 18, probably just turned 19. He still has to develop. For example, Brandon
Marcus Smart was a great defender when he came.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Like what player? Think about this. Like what?
Okay, it's okay if you're a defensive player, but every player isn't a defensive player. That's what I'm trying to say.
What player in this year's draft? Wait. What player in this year's draft, besides maybe Josh Jackson, stands out in defense?
We're gonna forget about defense then, huh?
I mean,
with freshmen, yes. With freshmen, yes. You can forget about defense. Look at the NBA. Look at what James Harden was able to do this year with no defense. Into the playoffs when defense matters. That's why I said with young guys, you got to let them develop. You got to take them on slow.
The second round, played terrible in the entire playoffs. He played terrible in the playoffs.
I don't know about the first round. I don't know about the first round.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he played terrible the entire playoffs.
Well, listen. I can state the facts for you. I can state the facts for you if you want me to.
Only facts I know is they got to the second round.
yo, shout out to Zuffy.
Yeah, shout out to Zuffy. I didn't even know you could do that, man. He spent $2 to tell me that the Celtics are gonna lose by 60. I respect that. I respect that.
Oh my god.
I respect that.
$2.
We are talking.
We talked about the Celtics future.
Oh my god, that's gonna take like
I'm just saying,
2 hours, bro.
That's the best team in the league right now, bro. How we not?
Great Al Horford, you're right. Great Al Horford.
I never said they were. I never said they were, man.
But to be honest, like Bezos, I think it's time for y'all to trade.
Yo, did you guys see that Twitter video of Al Horford flinching to a rebound?
Yeah, that shit pissed me the hell off, man. It wasn't even like a rebound. It was just a missed free throw, like.
Yeah. The way Tristan Thompson reached his arm out to grab it, I was like, "Damn, that's funny." That's funny.
Nah, but B, so you think they should trade Isaiah Thomas though?
No.
Man, after I saw Lowe's video, he made some great points. I commend him for that. I commend him for that.
If they're gonna wait out the Cavaliers' reign, then yeah, they might as well trade Isaiah Thomas.
But it's clear
and Al
that,
Horford.
but it's pretty clear that you're in no shot. You're like no. Like,
Hey, but then I look back, I think IT can be the #1 option on a championship team.
He can. IT can.
He can.
Scoring wise, yes, he can. Scoring wise,
yes.
Hey, was Paul Pierce?
Yes.
Was Paul Pierce? Did y'all think he was gonna be a #1 option on a championship team before 2008?
Man, Paul Pierce is 6'8". What are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
Paul Pierce is a really good defender too. Don't forget.
I mean, we didn't think, but it wasn't a reach. Like,
I mean,
they had Kevin Garnett, they had Ray Allen, they have great cast of players.
Who was the #1 guy?
On what? On the Celtics team?
Yeah.
On that Celtics team? Paul Pierce was the #1 guy. Are we serious?
Don't forget, Garnett was an all-time great too.
He was a defender on that team. He even said his role was
defense.
defense. He wasn't scoring like that.
I didn't say IT is going to be the best overall player. I'm just saying he could be the best #1 scoring option. I didn't say like he can scare you. I didn't say like he can carry a team like Russell Westbrook. I'm just saying, surrounded by the right pieces, I think he can be the #1 option.
Bezos, I agree with you. Isaiah Thomas he proved it this year. He can be the #1 scoring option on the team.
That's what I'm saying.
Being the #1 scoring option is not.
That's what Bezos said. Why are we analyzing it like this? He said the #1 scoring option. What's the argument?
Listen. If you pair IT with a guy like Hayward and have IT your #1 scoring option, you really think that they can go far?
No, they
yes.
can't.
Is this crazy?
They can still be #1.
What am I listening to right now?
Hey, they're not. I don't think they can beat the Cavs. I don't think they can beat the
let Isaiah
Cavs.
Thomas shoot every shot for your team. He just said be the #1 scoring option. What is the problem?
I'm not saying they're gonna be Cleveland. They're still gonna be.
If y'all added Gordon Hayward right now, I don't think that's gonna make a.
Let me add facts into this. One, Kevin Garnett actually led the team in playoff points. 1, 2, Paul Pierce was still tall enough to score on players like LeBron James. If
they were both the same height.
But I'm still saying he's still good. There's nobody who's the same height as Isaiah Thomas. So he's one.
Tyler Ulis.
Tyler Ulis is.
I'm sorry,
No. Ulis is 6'10". Ulis is 5'10".
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. 5'10", my fault.
He's 5'10".
And really what I've heard, Isaiah Thomas is really lying on his height. He's not really 5'9". He's like 5'7". I've heard he's 5'7". So I don't know.
So are we taking points off because he's shorter than what he is?
Exactly.
We taking points off now?
Well, let me be
Let
clear. Let me answer Dom's Dom's question. Yes, I'm taking points off because he's 5'7". Yes.
I don't want to hear you then.
So this season, so a 5'7" man did what he did this season, and it doesn't, and we just gonna take points off.
You talking about playoffs or you talking about regular season?
I'm just saying Isaiah Thomas can be the #1 scoring option on a team that's built correctly around him. If you're gonna have a 5'7" point guard, since he's 5'7".
You got a great team built around anybody. You can do really well.
But Steph Curry is 5'7" though.
Steph Curry. Oh my God.
Because let's be honest. Because at some point you're gonna have to pass LeBron, and if he starts going crazy, LeBron is going to guard him.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you get other
with
players.
More scorers.
That's what I'm
saying. You
saying.
get another scorer on the team, and you have a second scoring option.
So is Gordon Hayward dropping like 20? Is Gordon Hayward dropping 20 to 30 points consistently on like Iman Shumpert or J.R. Smith or Richard Jefferson?
Yeah, I mean,
I can see that.
I can see that. I can see that on LeBron. No, but
are we looking at the same Gordon Hayward?
No.
What?
No, he's not guarding. Gordon Hayward not dropping 20. I don't even. Did he do that against the Clippers?
He was struggling against
the Clippers.
He was struggling. He was struggling against the Clippers.
Hey, but wait, hold on.
Haven't I been hearing all season that the West is strong anyway and the East is weak? So he should be fine, right?
But
he should be fine in the East.
LeBron is better than the majority of teams in the Western Conference.
That's what I'm saying. We're talking about LeBron here. LeBron's team. That's what we're talking about.
Is LeBron
against the rest of the Eastern Conference is trash. Like you don't got to worry about the rest of the Eastern Conference, but you got to worry about LeBron. Seriously though.
So I'm saying, so do you think Gordon Hayward going to the #1 team in the East? You don't think he will be fine?
Why do we keep calling them the #1 team?
That's what they are. What the hell? I'm not making it up. That's what they are. Number one team in the East.
That's a fake #1 team.
I've never in my life heard somebody say that's a fake #1 seed.
40 in my opinion. What?
That's not
actually a #1 seed will get blown out by 40 because it just happened. They're #1 seed.
That's what I'm saying. They're not
I mean, I don't know. Right now. I don't know how you can sit there and say, "Oh, that's a fake #1 seed." What the hell is this? No, they're really #1 seed.
Okay.
They won enough games to be the #1 seed, so they're
just the worst #1 seed. They're still a #1 seed. They're just the worst.
That's what I'm trying to say. I didn't mean like they're. Of course, I'm just over exaggerating. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying they're the fake #1 seed. They're not #1.
Yo, nobody cares.
Their record proves it all.
So I'm just saying, like, I never said it was gonna be Isaiah Thomas carrying them all the way. I never said it was Gordon Hayward and IT. I'm just saying as a whole. I'm saying as a whole. Let's say you get Gordon Hayward, IT. You still have AB there. You still have you get Markelle. You get a rim protector. Al Horford's still there. You guys don't think as a whole that team can't compete with Cleveland for 48 minutes? For 48 minutes.
You hear that one more time, Piso? You said they're gonna go to win where?
No, I'm saying are they gonna compete with the Cavs?
Back in the conference final.
What is that? What does competing mean? Does that mean 5 games?
I'm saying not getting blown out by 40 and winning some games. That's what I qualify as competing.
Or if they get swept and they lose each game by 1, is that still competing?
That's still competing though.
I would say it is.
No, that's not.
So the Pacers competed.
You want to win.
Yes, they did. They should have won 2 games against the Cavs.
Take them over.
They should have won 2 games.
You want to find a way to bring the Celtics over the Cavaliers. You're not trying to find a way to bring the Celtics.
You're not gonna do that as long as LeBron is like doing LeBron things.
So that's what I'm saying. You got to trade Isaiah Thomas because you're not going to do that. You just admitted it. You're not going to do that.
Listen. I think, in my opinion,
a lot of value right now. I think it's time for you to trade him.
Let King talk.
I say you keep. I say you.
Well, what if you trade the pick?
Yo, can the man
let King talk? Let King talk.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good.
Stop.
Nah, bro.
True.
Hey, you good, King.
What was you gonna say, George? What was you saying, George? What were you saying, George?
Nah, I'm like King speak.
Okay. So can I speak now?
Yeah.
Right. You got it.
So originally,
hold on. Let me say something.
Stop. You got it, SEC. You got it.
Man.
You got it.
Okay.
I knew somebody. I was wondering who's gonna be the petty one.
You got it.
Nah, go ahead and go, bro. You got it, bro. I'm serious.
Okay,
I know what you're gonna say.
So since January, I've been saying that they should trade the pick, right? Mm-hmm. I think I can't remember whose video it was, but I watched somebody's video and I kind of changed my mind now. I think they should keep the pick because, I mean, if you have this same team that's winning, like the Celtics is winning the way they are now, and you keep Fultz, like Fultz can sort of gain that like playoff experience, which could help them like in the long run, like a lot. And then once you start building your team around him, then I mean, would he be that one guy that have that championship, that playoff experience? So I don't know.
Listen, like I said before. If you want to win now, then trade the picks. If you want to wait out LeBron, keep the picks. It's simple as that. It's just what they want to do.
Or you want to hover in the middle.
I say you keep the picks with IT. That would work.
But let me ask you: if you keep the picks, which player are we trading for? Because I keep hearing people just say it. I don't hear a legit player that someone is adding to the team that really is going to push them over the top.
Jimmy Butler is the only option now because
Jimmy Butler doesn't push him over the top.
I know.
Why would you trade IT for Jimmy Butler?
Every time people, like, I've been hearing on all these sports shows, people keep saying Jimmy Butler or maybe Gordon Hayward, and when we talk on the side, Jimmy Butler, Gordon Hayward, that's not enough to get through LeBron.
That's what I'm saying.
Them alone are not covering up 40 points of getting blown out. They're just not. They're not defending nobody.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is if you bring
honestly,
they both average like 20 though.
So if you bring Jimmy Butler to the team, realistically,
they only get blown out by 20.
You still need some type of rim protector to stop LeBron from getting into the lane consistently.
Hassan Whiteside,
Brook Lopez. Now let me stop.
Yo, we ain't going there. We ain't going there.
Lopez is not that bad.
I'm joking.
I was thinking, literally, Dom. I was really thinking about it.
No, okay. Dom, see what you did?
He's really not that bad.
No, I'm just saying, honestly, think about it. Brook Lopez is a good low post scoring option. I'm just saying he can help cover a 40-point gap. That's all I'm saying.
But defense, though, he's not going to cover no 40.
Hey, Lo, what were you saying? What were you saying?
I was just saying, all I'm saying is after Butler or Gordon Hayward or whoever the next player is they're adding to the team after this year, because I obviously believe that's going to take them closer, right? Yeah. But there's still other options that you have to add to the team. And after I've looked at it, like even in the video I did, I was being extremely optimistic in saying that Isaiah Thomas will settle for $20 million a year. That's me being extremely optimistic. So either you're trading Isaiah Thomas to a sign and trade, give him the max and get somebody in return, and probably trade some picks as well, or you have to move Al Horford. It has to be one of the two.
Good luck with that.
Yes,
I'm not moving Horford.
He sucks.
No,
I don't think Al Horford.
Either move him because he's going to take a lot of money from them.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Al Horford sucks. I just think he's
not worth it.
He's making the same amount of money as Russell Westbrook is right now. That's how much money he's making. He's making the same amount of money as Russell Westbrook. That's what I'm saying. So they overpaid for him, assuming that they were going to get Kevin Durant in the off season, and they didn't. And so my whole point was in the video was, you have Isaiah Thomas who's going to get paid another year or two down the line, and you're going to pay somebody this offseason as well. Like, you're going to run out of money, and your big three is basically going to be Isaiah Thomas, Hayward, and Al Horford. Like, that's your big three? That doesn't make any sense. And the only reason why other teams are able to build the way they're able to build, like Klay Thompson and Draymond Green are getting paid less than $20 million. Kevin Love and LeBron are the only two players on Cleveland that's getting paid over 20. Kyrie's making 17 or less. Like, they're not. These other teams that they're building, they signed their contracts before the TV deal kicked in, so they're not really making that much money. That was my whole point of the video. Is that financially speaking, y'all started out of room.
So what do you think they should do?
What do you think they should do? I don't think it makes sense. All these moves, it's just gonna mess up chemistry-wise. Like, all these players coming in together, like Jimmy Butler, Gordon Hayward, probably even Hassan White. I don't know, but all these players coming to this team is gonna cause a lot of issues, a lot of ego clashing at each other.
Yeah, if you're trying to win now, you have to.
They need it.
I don't think that's gonna work out.
You can't
all that talent in one team.
You can't stay with this team though.
Have you not seen Golden State?
No, Golden State, they had everyone except they just added Kevin Durant. And they
all that talent on one team, taking words from your mouth. What?
No, but they always had like going on, and they just added one extra player. They just added one Kevin Durant. That's it.
No, they didn't add.
He's a cool.
How are you just saying they just added another player like Kevin Durant? You don't just add another player like Kevin Durant.
They added Kevin Durant. I understand. All right, but this one, like, yeah, it's not like they added like three new players to the roster. Like,
Kevin Durant is equal to 3 Celtics starters. What are you talking about?
That's OD.
3 different players, like, with different mindsets and different.
I think what he's saying is Klay Thompson, Draymond, and Curry were already on the team. They built the chemistry up. Kevin Durant, when Kevin Durant came on the team, he had to. He himself.
Yeah, he had to adjust.
One guy.
Butler. And they went to Boston the first time though when they added Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, they won the first season.
I'm not saying because they did the same thing with Powell. They added Powell in the middle of the season, and they went all to the finals.
Big three. The big three.
I understand. To me, the chemistry thing is just stupid. I mean, great players know how to play with other great players. I don't.
They've been playing basketball in Miami. They kind of struggled a bit. The big three in Miami.
Yeah, but they still went to the finals in Miami, though.
Yeah. Like at their worst, they
All
were
right,
at the
but
finals.
That's true. That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
At their worst, they'll be competing in the Eastern Conference Finals against LeBron. If this new Celtics team.
But
Exactly.
But D-Wade and
Like,
LeBron
that's
were already
still
friends,
good.
though. So they already had that chemistry
Just
already.
gotta wait
D-Wade
for
and LeBron.
LeBron.
All right, so my question is, what do you think they should do? Because like after watching Lowe's video, after looking at the situation, I don't know what they should do. Because I don't think there's any player available out there that they could trade for the first overall pick that's gonna help them actually take them over the top.
This season, I think you're gonna see. I think you should sit back, and see what Fultz can do first before you even think about trading. I think you should see what Fultz can do. If Fultz become a bust, then I think you're screwed. I don't think there's anything else to say.
But you can't
I don't
really
know.
wait
Like,
because
that kind of sucks. Too.
you can't really wait
If he
because
becomes a
Thomas' contract is up after next year.
Yeah, Thomas.
So you can't really.
Oh yeah,
you can't
damn.
really
I'm
wait that
sorry,
long.
man. I don't know what to do. If
That's
I was
the
a
thing,
GM,
it's
I would
like-
quit, man.
That's the reason why I kept saying, because I'm just being realistic. I don't think Thomas is a great player, and I understand what people are saying. I get what he did in the regular season, so on and so forth. But if you're the Pelicans, especially because I think somebody said it earlier in the pod, you don't really know if DeMarcus is going to stay or not. So if you're the Pelicans, you don't have a pick this year. You traded your last year's prospect, which is Buddy Hield, to Sacramento. If you're the Pelicans and they came to you and said, "Yo, take this year's Brooklyn pick and next year's Brooklyn pick, and give me Anthony Davis, and we'll switch Anthony Davis for Al Horford for contract purposes," right? So you dump Al Horford's contract, even though you lose both of the picks. You turn around, you get Anthony Davis, you sign Gordon Hayward, and then you may have to move Isaiah Thomas somewhere else. But even if you don't move Isaiah Thomas, to me that's a better big three.
You want to get Anthony Davis in the same situation?
You're not getting Anthony Davis.
Exactly.
I'm not.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah.
taking
You're
that
gonna have to
trade.
give up the whole-
You gonna
the
put
whole
AD
team
in the
for
same situation he was in a few years ago?
No. I thought you was gonna say give me DeMarcus. I thought you was gonna go to DeMarcus Cousins route.
They were ass a couple years ago. This team is
All right,
not even
but-
that.
Yeah,
All right,
this
take a.
team-
He's talking about letting go Isaiah Thomas too. Just
All right, what about this? What about this?
Isaiah Thomas on the Celtics. What is that?
Gordon Hayward, though. They're adding Gordon Hayward already.
Oh, they
Yeah,
have.
but-
Okay.
Would
That
the
would be-
Pelicans take Isaiah Thomas, the 2018 pick,
No,
and let's say Marcus Smart for Boogie, not AD, not AD. Boogie.
maybe. If Boogie
'Cause
says
they're
he's
both
not coming
expiring
back, if
contracts,
they know
right?
he's
So
not
you
coming
want
back, maybe.
Boogie and Al Horford? You want Boogie and Al Horford, really?
I mean, Al Horford's not a real
that's not
center.
bad,
He's more of a
though.
power forward,
Yeah,
so they'll
that's
be
what I'm
fine.
saying.
But no guards, nothing on that backcourt but Avery Bradley.
But I don't understand why people.
You got T. Roro. What you mean?
Yeah, that guy.
The
Yo.
god right there.
Come on, man.
Man, T. Roro breakout
He's got time
season.
to develop, first of all.
I'm saying,
the only reason
I think Boogie's young enough to the point where you can like rebuild with him and Markelle in the future for the next 4 to 5 years.
Very true.
If you can
Yeah.
re-sign him, and IT is not a guaranteed re-sign. Like, if you're gonna re-sign IT, I'd rather re-sign Boogie than IT. Like, I'm being honest.
But then you're betting on Boogie resigning. That just sounds terrible.
That's
But
what
don't
I'm
forget Boogie. You know, this is a second trade again. I think it would be kind of mad. You know, if I was Boogie Cousins.
You're banking on
And I would
Boogie.
wanna leave.
You're,
Right,
one,
if he-
one, wait, go
Yeah,
ahead.
you're begging on Boogie.
You're betting on Boogie. Baby.
Okay,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying.
I got a scenario. For the Celtics. You guys tell me, would this make sense? The Celtics they trade this year's pick because I honestly don't. If you have IT and they want to keep IT, this is only if they want to keep IT. I don't see any purpose of drafting a young point guard. It just doesn't make sense because it's just going to lead to you trading somebody down the line or somebody walking away for nothing. So you trade this year's pick because you have the number one pick. And unless you're going to pick up some player that you just need to fill the roster out, like a big man, because they need a big man, because I hate Kelly Olynyk, and I hate Al Horford isn't a real center. So unless you're going to pick up a random big man with the first pick, trade that pick for a big man. I vote Brook Lopez because you can get him for cheap. But just hold on. You can also get Drummond. You can get Hassan Whiteside. You can get any other big man. Listen, I was just saying my preference because you could give up just that pick and probably nothing else. With a Drummond, Hassan Whiteside, you have to give up more than just that pick. Brooklyn is desperate for picks, especially their pick. They're going to
You don't know how big of an L that is. No one wants Brook Lopez.
Hold on, I wasn't done. Hold on. Before we start dissecting, hold on, I wasn't done.
Let him finish.
So,
Let him finish.
you trade, and I'm saying Brook because you have to give up less. You can say any big man you want to say,
Okay, all
but
right.
I'm saying Brook.
Okay.
Brook Lopez for just the price of the first pick and probably who?
You You got to match.
Let's say a bench player. Yeah, Gerald Green. Because who cares? Because it's the first pick. Brooklyn's desperate. Next year, you still have the first pick. You can get Michael Porter Jr. Case closed. There you go. You have your future in Michael Porter Jr. I'd rather have a future in a small forward, especially when you're. Okay, go ahead.
So Celtics will get the first pick twice in a row.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Are you sure?
Well, it's the next pick.
Twice in a row. Wait, what?
It's the next pick.
But they'd have Markel now, though. But they have Markel now.
Hey, the Sixers and the Cavs.
Markel won 9 games in college. You think he's about to transcend in the NBA?
No,
Ben Simmons, he didn't make the freaking tournament either.
That just sounds like a bad scenario. I wouldn't do that.
What sounds like a bad scenario? Trading this year's pick and just keeping next year, trying to get another piece to add.
Yeah, had the first overall pick.
Do the same thing next year.
That's
it is very hard to get the first overall pick, man.
You can't go half.
It's the next pick. I don't.
You don't trade the first overall pick for Brook Lopez in any world. You just don't do that.
What if the Nets go all out this summer?
Okay, I was saying Brook Lopez. You don't have to give up a lot. You can trade Brook Lopez, T. Rowe, Marcus Smart, Navy Bradley to get Hassan Whiteside if you want to. That's on your team. That's too many players getting moved.
I don't know, man.
You're gutting your team for a center where you can just give up a player that's not really useful and a pick for a center who's going to produce offense and be low post.
That's a lot of risk. That's too risky.
That's risky. So that's too risky. But
Brook Lopez doesn't fill in any of our needs at all, except for just a big man.
He's not a defender. He's not a great rebounder. He doesn't fill that role that y'all need. And
he's definitely not taking us over the freaking Cavs.
You know what's funny? Y'all just said that, and y'all kind of described Kelly Olynyk. So I'm just saying, would you rather have Kelly or Brook?
I mean, if we already have Kelly, then it doesn't matter. What are you getting from Brook that Kelly doesn't do? I mean,
Brook can score.
Brook scores more points.
But no, I'm not.
Brook can definitely give you more points. I just think a change of scenery can bring out a different side of Brook Lopez. I don't know. I've seen him play enough to see he probably can play different somewhere else. He'll take a different role. Go ahead.
Just so people can stop saying this, you can't trade Brook Lopez for Kelly Olynyk. You have to add more because of financial reasons.
I didn't say Kelly Olynyk.
Well, I'm just saying. You can't. Who did you say?
Gerald Green.
Well, no, I just went with Gerald Green because someone said Gerald Green. I didn't know who to throw out there. I was going to say Marcus Smart, but I usually always say Marcus Smart, so I just went somebody different.
Gerald Green is making less than $1 million, so you can't use him.
What's his name? Amir Johnson might work because he's on a pretty high
Amir Johnson might work.
That'd
be expiring this year.
That's another big man that you're losing.
Yeah.
But he's expiring as well. Brook Lopez is making 21. And this is another reason why I keep saying this. I don't think people understand how the trading aspect works. Brook Lopez is making $20 million. The only way that you can trade someone is if you get roughly around that same amount of money.
No, I know how the cap's supposed to work with the trading. I was just giving a scenario to say names.
Let me say this though. There's only one player on the team making over $10 million with the Celtics. So multiple players would have to be moved. Unless you do a signing.
That is true.
Then you don't go for Brook. You go for a DeAndre Jordan or a better center at being a true center.
DeAndre Jordan also have his contract too.
Yeah, he also making $20 million.
So okay.
So no disrespect to Andre Drummond, but no, I'll pass on Drummond.
Okay, so bet.
Wait, Andre Drummond is young.
You take this year's pick, next year's pick. You take Amir Johnson. You go get Porzingis. There you go. That's all I gotta say.
That's a good one. I don't know why people don't think Porzingis. Porzingis is a really good. I ain't gonna lie.
Look, what do you think? What do you think Boston should do?
Since we don't know.
Besides trading IT,
but the Knicks will be greedy on that.
Oh, yeah.
You get 2 first-round picks. How much? How greedy can you be?
You want to give both?
I'm gonna both of them.
Hey, they're trading Melo first before they trade Porzingis.
Yeah, true.
I'm not giving up.
They gotta get Melo to waive that trade clause.
You gotta have the 2018 pick.
Give him this year's pick. Keep 2018 pick.
For who?
He's on Porzingis.
They get Porzingis.
Man, that's
I don't know.
Give up this year's pick, some players, maybe some future picks.
The thing is, you're still trying to win now. You're trusting Porzingis to be that guy right now.
I'm not. Who knows? I'm not saying they're trying to win now, but that's just a move they can make. Just to make your team better, to keep your team competing, because a lot of teams don't compete.
Yeah, but remember, in 4 years, Isaiah if they're still here, they're gonna be and on the other side of 30.
But see,
so like,
but this is another thing I'm thinking with the Celtics. Like honestly, the Celtics can literally trade this year's pick for pieces they need and be in the exact same situation next offseason with the first pick. Like literally next year, we're gonna have the same conversation saying, "What should they do with this pick?" Because it's gonna be a high pick. It's the Nets pick, guaranteed top 3. No one can tell me otherwise. Well, it's the Nets pick.
Okay, top 3, yes, I believe.
You can just trade that pick. You can trade this year's pick, and you be set up for next year to do the same thing and see what piece you need next year.
If I'm doing this, I'm just going young if I'm going that route because you have to go all in right now or just go young, and I'm just going young because. I don't see a combination you can pull off in order to get past the Cavs and the Warriors.
But why go young if you can make a move and just see where you're at, and then you can see for sure go young or go all in.
I mean, but by that time you either you did it halfway one way, so you can't be as good going young, or it's like you're giving up assets that you wouldn't give up, and then you have to go back on it, so you're taking an L.
Either way, so what do y'all think the Celtics should do if they want to go all in right now?
Well, I think your goal next year, you want to be back in the Eastern Conference Finals.
No, but like, what do they do to get on top of the Cavs in the
series? I don't think the Celtics should go all in right now.
Eastern Conference, that's it.
Yes, no matter what, you're not going to be good. No matter what they do, unless they do something huge.
So what's the point?
I know. What I'm asking is, what is that huge thing that they can do?
After watching the series, I think the
Celtics are one team that I'm pretty sure if they really wanted to, if Danny Ainge wanted to, we can make a crazy ass trade happen with as many assets. We can make something happen.
They got to do something major.
I'm asking what is
they have the capability.
What is that thing?
I don't know what players to bring in because I don't know who you should keep. I don't think you should have Al Horford. I think that was a bad move. At center,
the plan was for KD to sign first of all. That was
KD. But I don't know. I don't know if giving all that money to Al Horford was a thing though. I'm not behind. I wasn't behind it when it happened, and I'm still not behind it. So he hasn't shown me that money yet. He hasn't shown me why he's worth it.
To me, the only move is you got to sign Gordon Hayward or whoever, somebody this year, right? You got to sign a big-time free agent this year. You then have to move Al Horford to get a better player out of Al Horford, and then I would go as far as saying after that, possibly do a sign and trade with Isaiah Thomas, give Isaiah Thomas the money, and then trade him to somewhere else to receive another player.
You're gonna give up both those assets?
We're getting
assets back. That's what we're trying to say.
Getting more established players back.
Yeah, you can definitely get something back for them too.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the moves to me, but it
depends on the players. It depends on the players, because
obviously, yeah. But that's still a 2-year process. I don't think that's something that can happen in 1 year. That can't happen in 1 year because you would have to give unless you gave Isaiah Thomas an extension. But
I think that boogie for Isaiah Thomas thing that's very interesting because they're both expiring contracts, and I think IT and AD could do some damage in the West.
Unless I get Boogie to agree that the re-sign, I'm not going for it.
Is Boogie good enough though? Because people they list out the All NBA, and I said before the All NBA list was announced that Boogie was not going to be an All NBA player. I said that
he wasn't. This wasn't his year.
This was not Boogie's year. Over him?
Say it again.
You saw DeAndre Jordan making it over him?
Yeah, because they did the same thing last year.
No,
honestly, the only way I'm seeing Boogie come to the Celtics and being successful with y'all bring KG on staff. You need somebody to handle him. Like I'm dead serious. You need somebody to handle him. Like he's that type of player. You need somebody there for him.
Going back to the Boogie thing though, another reason why I don't think he wasn't going to make the All NBA team this year is because if the argument for Boogie is regardless of wins and losses, we're going to give him an All NBA team because of the numbers he puts up. That same argument could be used for Karl-Anthony Towns and Jokic. Normally that would be his argument for the past 2 to 3 years. But now you have new centers who are entering the NBA who also fit that description as well. So now his numbers are starting to be split up against other players. And if you saw the results, you start to see where his numbers probably used to go, how the numbers used to go to him, where they now starting to go. Because Jokic and Towns got a good handful of numbers. Is somebody printing something?
That's what it sounds like.
Loki, I was like, what is that? But that's the reason why I didn't think he was going to make it, because it didn't make any sense anymore.
I don't see what's up with everybody having a problem with the All-NBA team list. It made sense to me. Like, the entire list made sense to me. I didn't see a problem.
DeAndre Jordan will never make sense to me.
I think they should switch this format.
Who are you putting it up above DeAndre Jordan? Who you putting above?
I would give it to Marcus Cole, Karl-Anthony Towns, DeMarcus Cousins, Like there's so many.
They just need to do the front court, back court thing. Honestly.
Yeah.
This whole like.
Yeah, I'm a Clippers fan. I didn't expect the DeAndre Jordan one. I really didn't.
I'm not giving it to DJ.
I love DJ
year,
though. I love him. I love DJ.
Yeah, he was there last year. I know he was there last year. The exact same
maybe
year,
it's just me because when he was on the Team USA thing, I heard like actual
a lot of coaches
like
actually love him.
Yeah, vets were saying like now watch. Literally, old players were saying watch him make all NBA teams and All-Star games now because he's been around staff. He's been around coaches, and they get to like him. And now, and it happened literally the next year. He made an All-Star team and then an NBA team. So I'm like, okay, so this is really about to happen. So I was expecting it. I didn't see a problem with it because people kind of called it out, and it made sense.
So all you gotta do is be friends with the coaches. And yeah,
it's a friendly league. I'm saying, but what do all the retired players say now? Like this league is extremely friendly. Everybody's buddy. It's a friend league. It makes sense.
I'm gonna be honest.
Like
I'm a little salty. CP3 didn't make it up, but you know
he's a pivotal piece of their success. So I'm not gonna act like he's not.
What's success? Who's success?
The Clippers.
Oh my god!
Wait, come on.
First of all,
50 wins. Okay. We had 50 wins. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. They had 50 wins.
Y'all have 50 wins and have a positive record without Blake Griffin every time he gets hurt. He's something to do about that. He has something to do with that.
Yeah, DeAndre was doing well. Exactly.
As I'm saying, DeAndre does his thing. He supposed to do.
He's a true center.
I don't agree. I don't agree.
Defensive rebounds.
Yeah, I don't think it's on an All NBA level. I completely disagree with that. But I still he does.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's a bad player.
I put Whiteside in there over DeAndre. To be honest,
I'm not putting Whiteside over DeAndre.
I put Whiteside in there over DeAndre.
Whiteside. Why? He's almost there.
Why are you putting Whiteside over DeAndre?
I mean, just because he's Whiteside. Like the scoring is there, the rebounding is there, the defense is there. Like he does all those better than DeAndre, in my opinion.
Only thing he does better than DeAndre is probably get some catching blocks every now and then. That's about it.
He's a way better scorer than DeAndre.
They're both true centers, and I guess I don't know.
I know.
I don't know. I don't see it.
He's not a better scorer?
Not by that much. Not by enough to say he deserves to be on the all team.
You can throw the ball to him. He'll do something in the post. He's not like amazing, but he'll do something.
DeAndre Jordan do something too. He'll get fouled.
DeAndre Jordan cannot score in the post. He cannot score in the post, man.
He cannot score in the post.
Yeah,
if you give him the ball in the post, you're gonna start laughing.
I'm just saying, Whiteside averaged 17 points.
Free throws.
Whiteside averaged.
Hey, Whiteside's a better free throw shooter too. So.
Well, how many points did Whiteside average?
18, 17 on the dot.
17?
Yeah, DJ was like 11, but
13.
13, yeah, 13. Yeah.
But that's with CP3 too. That's with CP3 too. Like, just imagine if he didn't have CP3.
Can we also say, like, if any other point guard was there just throwing him lobs, he still would get around the same amount of points.
Imagine if he had CP throwing him lobs, I think he could average a little more points.
Who, Whiteside?
Yeah, if he was playing with CP and he was throwing him
lobs. No, come on, let's not act like. It's not something that
honestly, if Hassan was playing with CP3, he might get less points.
What?
No. Before people start coming from head, he's getting less touches. Anybody that plays tell you with Chris Paul, anybody that plays with Chris Paul can tell you that he's a ball dominant point guard. Like people have problems with him holding the ball so long. That's just how he is. Listen. This isn't speculation. You can look it up. Literal players have had problems with him holding the ball too long. And I'm not saying it's a problem because I would want the ball in his hands. But if you... What happened?
He makes shots. He makes plays.
Like I said, I'm not saying it's a problem, but other players might see it as a problem. These are other professionals. They want the ball too.
I don't think Whiteside's
I'm saying, but I don't think Whiteside is going to get sets run for him by Chris Paul. I don't think Chris Paul is going to run sets for him.
It's going to be pick and roll.
If you can make shots, Chris Paul will get you the ball. That is it. If you're
all I'm
saying is, if you watch Chris Paul play when he was on the Hornets, he did the same thing with Tyson Chandler and Emeka Okafor. He just threw them lobs going up at the rim. And David West. Like, he played with them the same way he plays with Blake and DeAndre. So I don't see why he wouldn't play like that with Hassan Whiteside or any other big man, especially an athletic big man. If you have an athletic big man, he's throwing it up. That's how he is. He's going to give you the ball in the air. He's like a comparison of how he is on offense is like Kobe. He wants you to do it the exact way that he sees it.
Why would Whiteside have a problem with that?
Because coming off years where you're getting max money for doing you in the post, and like y'all said, he can score if he gets it in the post.
It's not
he
like
can
they
do whatever you want to do.
The post a bunch.
I don't know. I don't know how you react. Some people might not have a problem. Whiteside might not have a problem with it.
A lot of Whiteside's points are actually off missed shots. So, like, a lot of his points.
Similar to DeAndre Jordan, he gets a lot of putbacks too.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Not every point he scores is going to be a lob.
But DJ, I'm gonna look that up, man. I think Chris Paul might affect like some other people's stats because I'm looking at David West stats with Chris Paul. They look pretty similar to Blake. They look pretty similar to Blake.
Chris Paul runs his big men the same way. No matter where he goes, if there is an athletic big, he's throwing the ball to you, hitting, like cutting to the basket or going
and
up.
In some cases, that might be a bad thing too. That might be
exactly with big men. Big
especially Blake's
knees are not like that. You should not let your big man should not be flying around the rim all that much. Like I'm telling you,
Chris Paul getting his teammates injured. You trying to say that? That's what you trying to say?
I mean, for big men, yes. I'm not saying he's getting injured. No. I'm not saying he's getting injured, but it's a risk.
You mentioned knees. You said big man knees are.
I'm saying,
but that's every big man though.
Exactly, that's every big man. But Chris Paul, when he plays with his big man, what does he do? He prefers
the reason why he throws the alley because the fans love it.
And look at the end of Emeka Okafor's career. His knees were terrible because he wanted to look good for the fans.
That's not Chris Paul's fault. That's their fault for doing.
All right, I'm just
doing some 360 slams that they do themselves.
Listen, I'm just saying, for example, Emeka Okafor played for the Bobcats and played totally different than he played with the Hornets. With the Hornets, he played at extreme up and down pace, going up at an older age, and it kind of killed his knees. I'm just saying, with big men, some big men might not want to just be leaping in the damn air all the time trying to get a damn pass from Chris Paul because you don't know how you're going to land.
Let me say this. Because I've looked at this and I've been kind of hesitant to agree, but I thoroughly understand where people are coming from with Chris Paul. If he goes to the Spurs, he definitely not playing the same way he's been playing his entire career.
Well,
he's not. Nah, that's the system.
But what I'm saying is, I don't necessarily know if the way he plays, especially at how ball dominant he is, I don't think that necessarily is always the best way to play.
See, the reason why he's ball dominant because nobody else is there to give it.
Exactly. Like
but what I'm saying is, even in that incident. There's still other ways that you can play. Like he's not really off ball. He's not an off ball player. And Jason Kidd used to, but Jason Kidd was like that as well. Jason Kidd didn't win until Rick Carlisle put the ball in his hand. He started becoming a jump shooter when he was in Dallas.
Very true.
So I don't necessarily know. I don't even know when the last time a complete ball dominant point guard won anything of significance outside of Isaiah Thomas in the 80s. Because even Curry, he not completely ball dominant.
Curry's not ball dominant. No,
he move off ball and everything.
He'll bring up the ball, give it to Draymond, and it's mostly.
That's what I'm saying. He move off
ball. What about Kyrie?
LeBron is the point guard for that team.
Yes, exactly.
LeBron is the point guard. LeBron is the point guard for the team.
I mean, but when LeBron's not in the game, is Kyrie just not doing his thing?
That's different.
Very true. Very true.
But you know when Kyrie has the ball,
the entire scheme though.
Every time.
But that's not the entire scheme of the. And he wasn't winning. He wasn't winning before LeBron got there.
Very true.
I mean, to be fair, he was only in his like second or third year.
He would have never won. He would have never won like that. He would have never won like that. He would have never won.
Hey, yo, I just looked up David West stats and compared them to Blake Griffin when David West was playing with Chris Paul.
They're about the same.
They're pretty the same.
They're about the same.
Like 2 more points, 2 more assists to Blake, but. And looking at DeAndre and Tyson Chandler again, basically the same thing. So I think Chris Paul might have like some.
I don't want to say
some
it.
Area,
it
might like make them worse in some areas. Like less effective.
Listen, I'm telling you, I've been watching Chris Paul every day of like I can remember basketball.
That's negative.
I'm still trying to think of names.
So what's negative? So what you're trying to say? There's something negative about Chris Paul's game?
No.
Yes, being time out. First of all, in today's NBA, you can't be a ball dominant point guard. I don't care if you're trying to win.
I'm not gonna
you can't be a ball dominant point guard.
I'm not.
You can't. I'm going that far.
I'm just saying,
should stand up.
David West made it to the Eastern Conference Finals without Chris Paul.
And do that.
No. How are you ball dominant if Blake Griffin leads the team in scoring? How in the world are you ball dominant?
Well, I mean, a lot of his points are.
He's the point guard. That didn't even make sense.
Come on, you know better. Come on.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Wait. Just because you have a lot of points
Tyson
doesn't mean you're ball
Tyson
dominant.
Chandler has had a better career once he left Chris Paul. Won a championship,
Listen.
Defensive Player of the Year with the Knicks, and David West got to the Eastern Conference Finals with the Pacers. When he was averaging 17
Like,
balls.
Because the thing is with Chris Paul, when you become that dominant on one player, if that player isn't now performing correctly, then the entire offense kind of breaks down. And you can't completely rely on one player to do everything for everybody.
And let me ask a question. Let me ask a question about Chris Paul, especially with the Clippers. Let me ask a question with Chris Paul, especially about the Clippers. How many times have we seen the Clippers playing like a good well-oiled machine or having an up-and-down start, then a player gets injured or they get in a real deep hole and they have to dig themselves out of, and Chris Paul, instead of passing like he usually does, takes over scoring every once in a while? We've seen that from him for the past 4 years.
We've seen that in this year's playoffs. Like,
And sometimes you think he's gonna score and he passes last
And
season.
if you don't think he's a ball dominant, if you don't think being ball dominant like that is a bad thing, look at the Clippers roster and tell me who averages the second most assists on the team and tell me how much it is. Tell me how many assists somebody averages. Not points. How many assists?
Blake Griffin averaged like 5. Blake Griffin averaged like 5.
And how much did Chris Paul average?
Like 9.
And was Blake Griffin averaging the second most assists on the team?
I think Blake Griffin wasn't second most.
That is a big problem. That is a huge problem.
If a player holds the ball for 18 seconds of the shot clock and passes in the last 6,
that is a problem.
He's setting everyone up. That's the way their offense is set up.
No, that's not how you play basketball. You cannot play with one player holding the ball the whole time.
So who you want to hold the ball? Reddick? You want Reddick to go?
I mean, that's why your team should build a team. That's why you should probably go out and get some more playmakers like LeBron was
some offensive plays in.
He didn't bring us any playmaker. He didn't do that. He didn't bring any playmaker. Austin Rivers is not a playmaker. Austin Rivers.
Right now, the way you're talking, you sound like you want Harden to win MVP.
I sound like I want Harden to win MVP.
Yeah.
I want Westbrook to win.
What you mean?
Not my MVP.
I mean, you're talking about ball dominant guards. Like, look at Westbrook.
Yeah, Westbrook is a ball dominant guard.
And I'm gonna say this. And I'm gonna say the same. No, I'm gonna say the same thing KB said. Who the heck they got to get the ball to? Huh? Who else is gonna dribble? Who else is gonna dribble? Exactly.
We done with this, man. Russell Westbrook's MVP. We're done with that. We're done with that discussion, man. We're done with that discussion.
All right, let's talk about the
I had to bring it up.
Let's talk about the MVP, the Defensive Player of the Year. Let's talk about that real quick.
Oh, wow. Let's get
some
MVP
quick
first?
predictions.
Well, Westbrook is going to win the MVP.
Yeah.
Even though he's not my MVP, but
yeah, I agree.
Let's just say who we think is gonna win. Like who like let's not talk about who deserves it. Let's talk about
Westbrook.
We had a lot of MVP discussions already. Let's just move on.
like, how is LeBron not a finalist?
That was kind of crazy. But we asking who's going to win it or who we think should win it? Because
who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
Everybody believes that Westbrook is going to win. Westbrook's going to win.
Not me.
What?
You think Harden's gonna win?
No, I think Zaza's going to win. What he did to Kawhi.
Okay, you're right.
That's valuable.
I will never forget that.
What he did to Kawhi, that's valuable right there.
That's valuable. He shut him down for the rest of the game, man.
Now, did you see how LaMarcus?
He say shut him down for the rest of the game.
Well, like, did you guys think LaMarcus tried to do the same thing to KD in Game 2?
Yeah.
All right, good. I just want to make
sure. And I guarantee he got fined that KD got hurt. He got hurt. If KD would have got hurt from that, he'd have been fined out the playoffs. Guarantee it.
See,
I'm hoping
it might not even be like a dirty play at that point because I feel like we're just noticing it now because it happened to Kawhi.
Yes,
this might happen on a nightly basis.
It happens all the time.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But yeah, Russ.
All I gotta say is Greg Popovich said he noticed that Bruce, because what's his name, the guy Bowen, whatever his name is.
Bruce Bowen. Only dirty players do that. It's a dirty player play. That's what dirty players do.
And even if it's not like it wasn't intentionally dirty, it was still a dirty
play. Yeah. Even if you didn't mean for it to be dirty, it was still a dirty play.
It was still a dirty play. Like,
how could you not mean for it to be dirty when it's a dirty play?
You can honestly do that by mistake. That could be an accident, but it's still a dirty play.
I don't believe he did
That's very possible. I don't think it was by accident either, because it's Zaza freaking Pachulia, and he's terrible. He's been terrible my whole life. But that's just my view on it.
Facto.
Honestly, I don't want to be that guy, but I don't think it was on purpose. I don't think it was.
So you're being that guy. So you're being that guy.
It's on purpose. Like even if it wasn't on purpose, it was still a dirty play. Like,
you think Zaza clearly he was looking away? Like if you look at
he doesn't need to look. He knew.
Have you seen Zaza do anything? Like have you seen Zaza do any other dirty plays? He has the same look on his face every time.
I think it's the Kelly Olynyk thing, man. Where these guys are just so clumsy that it looks like it's dirty.
He's really that clumsy. Yeah, I think
these guys are so clumsy they can get away with doing stupid stuff like breaking people's shoulders. Kelly,
Zaza's been
man, bun Olynyk.
Zaza's been doing that for his entire career, but he's been like
he's been like that. He was on the Hawks. I know that for a fact.
Exactly.
I remember watching Hawk games when I was a kid, and Zaza was doing dirty plays. So
when he was on the Hawks, when he was coming off the bench for the Hawks, and I used to watch it live. They used to play Rocky Balboa music for him to come in and like be the enforcer and like rough up people, and he would come in and literally get like I remember we were playing Dwight in the playoffs. He would just foul Dwight because Al Horford would be in foul trips. So he just go in there and foul Dwight real quick and like make sure Dwight wouldn't get too aggressive with the rest of the bigs. Like that's literally all he used to do.
I get his reputation and why people think it's dirty because of it, but I don't think like the individual play
was not necessary.
I don't think the individual play itself was that dirty. I think
it was a reckless.
All I know is if with that play right there, if other players can come out and say, "Oh, I've done that to somebody for this reason," if Jalen Rose can go on national TV and say, "Oh yeah, I done that to Kobe if he was trying to give me 40." If people say, "Oh, Bruce Bowen used to do that all the time," that's a dirty play. If players know it's a dirty move and they can call it out as a move, that's dirty. It's a dirty move by far. Right. There's no getting around it. If literal players come out and say, "Oh, I've done that exact thing," it's a dirty play.
And even if it wasn't intentional, it was still a dirty play.
Yeah,
like,
regardless.
Yeah, of course it was a dirty play, but I don't think it was intentional.
The point is, the consensus is that was a series-changing play. That's all that matters.
That was.
That's to me. Dirty or not, like what happened happened.
Hey, which is why I think Zaza should win MVP. That's valuable.
He changed the team. Like he really gave them an advantage.
The whole series without even touching the ball.
Right. Like, I feel like people are like over exaggerating. Like if Kawhi played, the Spurs would have won the whole series. Like the Warriors didn't have a chance to win it, even if they won game one. Like it's game one. Like I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying in that game one, listen. Only player I've seen dominate the Warriors like that from that small forward position is LeBron James. Like Kawhi was looking godly on the court. Like no one could touch him, and I don't think that's rust. That wasn't rust. You don't. Your defense don't get rusty from 9 days of trying to stay in front of somebody. No, your defense doesn't get that rusty.
But I'm just saying, like people are acting like the Warriors have no shot to win the series if they lose game one.
So let me ask you this: as soon as Kawhi went down, is that when the rust went away? Because that's when they start hitting shots.
Yo, and people are acting like they don't practice when they're not playing in the playoffs. Like, come on now.
And all the greatest say you practice how you play. And if you watch Warriors practice, they practice exactly how they play. They shoot threes all day.
I'm just saying,
everywhere.
Like, if Kawhi didn't get injured, I'd still pick the Warriors to win the series.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If Kawhi was playing, I had Spurs.
It would just be more competitive.
Maybe
there would definitely be more debate, and like it definitely be more competitive. But like at the end of the day, I still see Warriors Cavs 3.
If I was playing, I'd have the Spurs. No, not the Spurs. I'd have the Warriors in 7. That was mine.
I say Warriors in 6 or Warriors in 5. I think Warriors in 6.
I'm just saying, like the outcome's still the same. It's like Warriors in 4, Warriors in 7.
It's not like
true.
Can we move on to the Rookie of the Year? Because I really want to have that debate.
You're right.
Embiid is actually Embiid got nominated for it, so there's a chance he could win.
I'm going Embiid. It should be Embiid. It should be
Embiid. If Embiid gets nominated, then I guess injuries don't count. Then.
Oh wait, who were the 3 finalists? Who's the 3 finalists?
It was Embiid, Saric, and what's his name? Brogdon.
This is the worst rookie class in the world.
No, who won Rookie of the Year in 2013? I don't know. This draft class is not worse than 2013's.
Giannis was in 2013.
Yeah, but he's like the only
okay.
there.
Well,
Giannis
and
didn't win
who?
2013 though. He didn't win
Victor
2013.
Oladipo.
Wait, CJ McCollum.
CJ top 5 shooting.
And
who was in this one? All I got to name is 2 players.
I mean, this is the first year. Can they play first?
We're gonna have a couple of breakout seasons.
It takes a good. You gotta understand. It takes a good 4 years.
Oladipo was Oladipo was at least averaging 10 points.
Okay, how long? I got a question for you. How long did it take Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, those kinds of players.
Okay, can you name two players that average 10 points? Just 10 in the season.
At any point or just at the end of the season?
No, at the end of the season.
Yo, Dennis Schroeder was in. What's his name? Dennis Schroeder was in 2013.
Listen, I don't know off the top of my head.
Hold on. KCP, who you guys think is better than freaking what's his name?
Dwayne Wade.
Exactly.
What?
KCP, who you?
My bad.
Is that one?
He was better than D Wade.
My bad. King was saying D Wade is a superstar. King was saying D Wade is a superstar more than Kawhi. I don't know.
I'll say this: Rudy Gobert was in that draft class as well in 2013. That's a pretty good. That was a pretty good draft class. 2013.
Otto Porter.
I'm just saying it's too early to judge.
No, hold on. Now what year is it? It's 2017, right? And if I go back on the podcast that we do, I can go to the man B Sauce himself saying that the 2013 draft class is the worst draft class ever. Now, with all the people you just named, what is the one thing that's different between that draft class and this draft class?
They were able to average.
Time to develop. God does not average 10 points his rookie year.
I just said that. It takes a good 3.
No, I said that. Yeah, I said it with you, bro. Why you gotta yell at me? I said it with you. I said time.
He's so aggressive.
Right now, 10 points.
10 points right now? Look it up because I'm not sure. I know they averaged 10 points at a point in time, but I don't know for sure if it was at the end of the season. Brandon Ingram, I want to say at one point in time, I want to say he might have averaged 10 points. I want to say.
Is Buddy Hield and he barely squeaked by.
Wait, time out. Can I just get some eggplants drop of Buddy Hield? Because I just want to know, like, everyone that hated on this man saying that because the Kings thought he could be the next Curry, that, he's just trash. F all y'all. Buddy Hield. No, but Buddy Hield's a GOAT. I just want to say that.
People average 10 points and more.
10 points isn't that much. I'm lowering the bar just so we can be clear about this. I'm lowering.
Okay, so how many players from the 2013 draft averaged 10 points their rookie year?
I'm looking that up right now.
Yo, with Michael Carter Williams, Victor Oladipo, I know those two definitely did 10 points.
Okay, that's 2. Okay. Keep going.
All right, okay, I got it. 4 people in 2013, 2014 average more than 10 points. 2013, 2014. It was 4 people.
Let me search this up.
It was 4 people.
MCW, Oladipo, Trey Burke, and Tim Hardaway Jr. This season, there are 6.
Oh!
Wait, who?
6!
It was Michael Williams.
Well, 5, but Jamal Murray has 9.9, so I just got it.
It's not no 6.
This year?
It's 5. He said 5, and it should be 6.
Are you rounding up or something? What are you doing?
All right. Joel Embiid averaged 20 points per game. Dario Saric averaged 13.
No, what you mean you're not talking? He's a rookie. He's a rookie.
I'm talking about the people who were drafted this year. I'm not talking about people who were drafted.
All right,
so does Dario not count because he was a stash player?
No,
he doesn't count either.
I'm talking about
because he wasn't drafted. He's talking about the draft classes.
I'm talking about the draft classes.
You're right.
The draft classes, it was only Buddy Hield and Malcolm Brogdon.
It was only 2.
It was only
You're right. You got me there.
Yeah, Brogdon was a second-round pick. Yeah.
Doesn't matter when they're drafted; they're still a good player. No, I don't think the draft.
No, he's not talking.
Yeah, he's talking about the draft class. He's talking about the draft class.
Yeah,
like people drafted in that draft.
In the draft class. They said this is a really bad draft class so far. Yeah, you're right. Give him a little time, but far,
I just say give him time.
It looks really bad. And in my rookie of the year, I'm going with Dario Saric.
And again, I'll probably give it to Dario. If they give it to Embiid, it's just because of the numbers. If they go by saying injuries is a factor, I'll give it to Dario.
Because what he did in that short period of time was just
true. Yeah,
it was
compared
worth the wait.
To what others did in the whole season was more.
For Philly, that was worth the wait.
He almost made the All-Star team.
People were comparing him to Hakeem. Like, what the hell? Like.
And hold on, I don't know who. I don't know who. I seen somebody drop a video trying to say, "Is he the next Greg Oden?" I need you to drink bleach, sir.
No, chill.
I'm gonna need you to drink bleach because Embiid is far ahead of Greg Oden. He's far ahead of Greg Oden.
No, but the reason I didn't make.
Oh, but it's
injuries. That's why they made that video because of injuries, not because.
I think injury-wise, you can.
I'd rather you say Grant Hill.
But he's not a big man, though. He's not a big man.
It doesn't matter. You can't. I don't care. You don't compare someone who didn't do anything and was getting injured to somebody who came in after being injured for 2 years and put up numbers.
It was Colin Cowherd. And played
30 games.
Hey, in them 30 games, he did more than Greg Oden in his
I'm
entire career.
saying people keep bringing that up, and like people keep saying Patrick Ewing is the record for least for Rookie of the Year. I'm just saying we can push it to Embiid now. Like records are meant to be broken.
Right. There've been a lot this year.
Yeah.
Why not another one?
Dom, it was what's his name? It was Cowherd, the one that made the video about the.
Cowherd be on some other stuff sometimes.
He be. I'm looking at him kind of funny now. I be like, oh, you got it, Colin.
Yeah. Now, every time I turn him on, he's talking about LeBron.
He's talking about Braun like 20
years. Yo, what do you guys think? Listen, I know this is jumping the topic real quick, but what do you guys think about the whole Christine Leahy and LeVar Ball situation?
You want me to get into
R.I.P. my man, bro. Free my man LeVar Ball, bro. Yeah. Everybody who coming at my man LeVar Ball, y'all can say something to me. I'll speak up for him because y'all tripping.
I tweeted about that and then I saw the backstory.
$94 shoes, go change the price tag.
Hey, and I'm saying it live on the Hoop Talk podcast. Lonzo Ball gets dropped to the Lakers. I'm getting some ZO2s.
I'm with you, bro.
I've been said it. I said I'm not buying them unless
500 bones. 500 for those.
Yes, definitely.
Listen,
there's people out here.
They're nice if they're $100, but for 500.
Listen to me. People are out here buying Supreme bricks. I don't care. Don't tell me what to do with my money.
But that's Supreme, though. But that's Supreme.
It's a brick. It's a brick that says Supreme on it. No.
Because it's a brick.
Yo, hey, Dom, bro. I'll buy them with you, bro. Listen,
I ain't gonna lie to you. The 500 was a little steep, so I was thinking about the slides for like 200 because I need some slides. So
I get the
500 was a little steep. The slides was like I was like, you know what? I can still get the slides and still support. So it's good. We're good. But it depends. I'll get the shoe. He comes out and drops 30 first night with the Lakers. I get the shoes.
Nah,
no question.
I ain't gonna lie.
You're buying them $40 t-shirts to go along with the outfit.
Nah, the day they pick him up, bro, I might have to go ahead and buy the shoes, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
But I'm sorry to get off topic, but yeah, bro, I'm full of ball side.
Yo, if Lonzo gets 30 and 10 in his first game, you gotta go get the shoes, man. You gotta go get them.
That's what I'm saying. Really,
30 and 10 in his first game. You
gotta wait till he actually plays the game. You gotta actually wait.
No, but it's memorabilia. Why? That's the thing. It's memorabilia.
Yeah, as I said, if he drops 30 and 10 the first game.
Yeah, if you buy ZO2s, you gotta buy the $1,000 ones if you go.
No, the hell you don't. I don't
know. No, the hell you don't. Exactly.
I have to go all in.
I'm not spending $1,000 for a damn glass case with LED lights and some shoes. No, I pay $500.
Resale value though? That's about to be crazy.
If you spend no. If you're spending $1,000 on those, you might as well buy 2 pairs of ZO2s.
Cause low key,
nah.
It's not the same.
If you give me a pair, I'm selling it on eBay.
I'm just saying, you gotta get a signature, bro. You gotta get a signature on
it.
Listen, y'all can spend that much money on that. I'm not cheap.
Cause I'm trying to boost up my
$100,000.
I'm trying to boost up my memorabilia collection, bro. That's what I'm trying to do, bro. Trying to boost it up real quick.
Can we get back to the Christine Leahy and LeVar Ball?
I'm on LeVar's side.
They both clowns. Let's just leave it at that, bro.
LeVar's more of the clown.
I don't see how LeVar's more of the clown in this situation.
He started the whole thing, first of all.
He did.
Thank you.
Honestly, he at least look at her when you're talking about her.
Hey, KB, stay in your lane.
LeVar wasn't even in the building when she was talking about him. LeVar wasn't even in the building. Not even in her presence.
She asked her a question.
They're both reporters. That's her job.
Like,
that's
your answer?
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I have to say. This is what I have to say about it.
And like LeVar starts like coming to the press conferences.
Okay. Can I please say something? Can I please say something? Everyone who thinks LeVar Ball is about to be a problem for Lonzo in the NBA, please drink bleach, because this man has came out multiple times and said because whoever keeps saying this crap and not watching what he says, like the man came out on national TV on freaking radio stations everywhere and said when his son gets drafted, no matter where, even though he wants it to be on the Lakers, he's not bothering him. He's not going to the practices. He's not going to press conferences.
And he never did.
He might show up to a game. Look at UCLA. Was UCLA complaining about him in practice? Was he showing out at UCLA games?
You know why he won't do it, though? You know why he ain't gonna do it? Because he got to promote his other kids. The next
exactly. He has to promote his other kids.
He got to start working on LiAngelo.
Exactly. He got to start making on the next one.
He can promote LiAngelo all he wants, man.
And again, so for everyone who keeps saying, "Oh, LeVar Ball is going to be this huge issue and he's going to bring drama," The man has came out and said himself he's not bothering nobody in the NBA. When his son gets drafted, it's all his son. It's all the hard work his son has to put in. He has literally echoed what people have been saying, that Lonzo has to cut checks. He's been talking up this whole time. He literally came out and said, Lonzo is going to have to play. Lonzo will do what he has to do as a man. He's grown. He'll make his own decisions. I'm not going to do anything. He said this. So can we not make this, like, blow this out of proportion? Yeah. Him causing drama in the NBA, like, that's the dumbest argument for why not to draft Lonzo, why you want Lonzo to fit. Like, that's the stupidest thing in my mind. Say you want Big Baller Brand to fail. Say you want the house to get robbed again. I don't want that, but just say that. But don't wish nothing bad on a player, especially about to be on my Lakers. Don't wish bad on him. He did nothing. He just played ball.
Nah, I don't have no problem with Lonzo, of course. Nobody has a problem with Lonzo. Lonzo's a good player. Nobody has a problem with him. I don't know who does.
To anybody who wants to question a grown man who support his family with a family business, putting three of his sons through college, and is going to go to the NBA, all of them are going to be millionaires, you can drink bleach. If you question that, if you have a problem with that, drink bleach. So Christine Leahy, drink bleach.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, man, he can promote LiAngelo all he wants. At the end of the day, LiAngelo is a poor man's Marcus Smart.
What?
Yeah, LiAngelo won't be as great as
or LaMelo. I think LaMelo's gonna be better.
LaMelo we'll see.
Yo,
LaMelo still has time.
The Cavs practice game started.
First he got
He said practice.
We're not talking about that. We're not watching that game.
The Cavs practice game is started, bro.
Oh, it's close so far. It's 3-2.
Yo, shut
let's get it.
Shush.
It's what? It's the practice game, bro. We gonna get it, bro.
Don't say anything till the end of the first quarter. Then maybe I'll see if I want to tune in.
Hey, y'all gotta shout me out on Twitter if we win somehow.
Hey man, like I said last week, go follow them at Bezos on Snapchat. It's the funniest thing when Celtics are playing. T-roll all the way.
Oh, Celtics winning. The game's over. Celtics in 6.
All right, so we got Rookie of the Year, we got MVP. Who you guys think Coach of the Year?
Brad Stevens.
He wasn't even top 3.
He's not even
top 3.
He's not finalist.
That's my Coach of the Year.
He should be, but exactly. Who do you guys think is gonna win though?
Who's top 3 though?
Probably Mike D'Antoni. Is he a top 3? I don't know.
Mike D'Antoni. Mike D'Antoni.
Wait. Who's the choice? Let me hear the choices.
I think Spoelstra's one of them. D'Antoni's one of them.
Yes.
Yeah, Mike D'Antoni.
One of them. I don't know why.
I think Pop's the other one. Might be.
Oh, Pop then.
Nah, it's
probably gonna be D'Antoni.
They're tired of him somewhat. They're kind of tired of Pop winning all these awards.
So I read somewhere they might give
Pop never wins it. When the last time Pop won it?
Wasn't it like a few years ago? Like how many times? I don't know. I feel like he's been always in the conversation.
Leave the Clipper fans than I know anything.
That's always the excuse of why Pop.
What?
He always wins it. I
really think that what D'Antoni did for the Houston Rockets, like he bring them back.
Pop is top 3. Pop is top 3.
But Pop was already like a top 3 team. Everyone, but the reason why I'm doubting Popovich, right, is because his team was already predicted to be top 3 in the Western Conference, and they did it, and they became first. Yes, but the Houston Rockets, nobody expected anything from the Rockets. They only expected an A seed, and he really boosted them and created a hyper offensive team.
I mean,
nobody really believe for the Rockets, and it's about the story sometimes. It's sometimes about the story, and the fact that he just came in his first year as coaching too.
I read somewhere that they might give out Coach of the Years.
No.
I think they like. You know how they leak like Russell Westbrook winning the MVP? I think they leaked that.
That's his All-Star game. Please, no anything.
But if it's a tie, then they would have to.
I can see them giving it to D'Antoni and Spoelstra because what the Heat was able to do.
All
I'm saying is what they was able to do as a team, that was pretty incredible. But I still think it goes to D'Antoni.
You can't give the Coach of the Year to a coach that didn't make the playoffs. Like at the end of the
day. Very true. But the run was amazing. It was an amazing run.
It was.
And it is an award for the regular season. It's a regular season award too. That's the thing.
Yeah. But if we're going off the coach of the whole year. Like Spoelstra was not the best coach the whole year. Like they had to come back from something.
But he looked like one of the best coaches at the end of this regular season.
But what does that mean though?
I mean, just like
Well,
the rest of the regular season, it don't mean nothing.
He wins coach of the month at that point, but not coach of the year though.
Yeah, coach.
But it wasn't just a one-month thing.
Like
He
had a miraculous comeback.
It should be a consistent
He wins
thing.
coach of the month in April and March. Then
hey, first of all, I said D'Antoni should be coach of the year. Please don't come for me. I said D'Antoni.
Listen, okay. MVP too. So, like half of the year, some player just comes out of nowhere and start playing at MVP level. You think they're gonna become MVP? Just because half of the year they were playing at an MVP.
Okay, well, if you want me to answer that honestly, you're not gonna like my answer because
there's already another guy.
Depending on what they do, yeah, they can.
the MVP doesn't matter anymore.
So Westbrook should have been MVP in 2015.
Was great enough.
Wait,
I heard two questions.
So Russell Westbrook should have been the MVP in 2015.
No, why did you say that?
Because wasn't he averaging like 35, 12, and 12 second half of the season?
Oh yeah,
when KD got injured.
Yeah.
So you're saying Russell Westbrook should have been MVP back then?
If Curry was averaging his playoff numbers right now throughout the whole season, do you think he would have got his third straight MVP?
Nope.
I think voter fatigue would have been there. I'm sorry, but especially with Durant there as well, I don't think any Warriors is going to get MVP.
No. I would give you a what if.
No. It doesn't. Curry would have to average 50 points for him to win the MVP.
Yeah, so something insane.
I don't know now because the first half of the season they were all talking about how KD is like a top 3 contender. So for MVP, so I don't know.
Curry's not even really doing that. I mean, he averaged 28, 5 and 5, 2 steals, 49, 43, 90. He's not averaging nothing like crazy.
He would have been the MVP in any other year, but
no, because you got to get a triple double. Because he's not averaging. He only averaging.
But yeah, I think. But the way Westbrook got that triple double.
Nah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man. It's a triple double. It's a triple double, man. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yep, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
matter.
You're
right. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
It's the regular season. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter, man. It don't matter, man. It got to be the triple double, man.
Yep.
Curry was averaging 59.
All I'm saying is, I think this is a huge double standard because if Steph Curry, if he wanted to go and try to freaking break the amount of damn 3-pointers, which he's already done in a game, and let's say he's at what? The record is now what, 13? He set it at 13. Mm-hmm. So let's say he's at 13.
Yep.
And he gets 4 wide open threes and misses them all, and then gets the 5th one. And he gets the record, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how he got it. He got it. It was ugly.
Exactly. It don't matter,
it was disturbing. It was horrific, but he got it. And it don't matter. History is history. 50 years from now, people ain't gonna be sitting here saying, "Hey, did you know that they goosed Westbrook's rebounds so he can get a triple double?" No, they're not.
They might, but who knows? But it don't matter.
We had the stats available to us at all times.
That's what I'm saying. Now we have the stats available. Like back in the
my god,
70s,
we have evidence.
You know what? This advanced analysis crap is ruining basketball.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
But listen,
that's why we have sports science.
It doesn't matter.
That's the reason about Will Chamberlain. We don't know anything about him really.
Well, there was no footage back then.
So we don't
and this is what's wrong with advanced stats. Why would you even bring up Wilt Chamberlain? Advanced stats ruins the game of basketball to me because it just makes you nitpick players.
Single thing that we need to know.
Yeah.
Look,
why
man,
do you need everything we need to know?
Why do you need to know the amount of times LeBron dribbled and took a right step and then passed it with his left hand?
I guess why do you need that wants to analyze a player to the core.
No, the stats that people were pulling up on Westbrook was absurd.
Exactly, it doesn't matter.
Westbrook averaged 3.3 rebounds when Steven Adams boxed one out and there was no one there. He averaged 3 rebounds.
That's not the stats I care about. I don't care about that. But when I hear
those kind of things, man.
Why does it matter? Like that's all I'm saying. Why does it matter?
Oh, I don't care about those stats. But when you talk about stats like, oh, he's not defending on threes just so he can get rebound, I'm gonna care about those stats.
Is the connection messed up, guys? What's wrong?
It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. He just got to get 10 rebounds. That's all that matters, bro.
That's all.
2K.
Guys, am I lagging?
Yes, you are.
A little bit.
Yo, it doesn't matter. Bro.
Is it me?
You got 10 rebounds, bro.
No, you good.
It's just you.
Nah, put that asterisk on.
It's 10 rebounds, bro. It doesn't matter. Right down.
Can we go to the next topic, please?
Right down. It's 10.
Hey, all I gotta say is let the young guys play, and Westbrook is the real MVP. That's all I got to say.
Let's get it.
Just 10 rebounds. 10 rebounds,
All right.
assists, bro.
Next category, defensive player of the year.
Kawhi.
Draymond Green.
I got
Draymond. That's it.
I got Draymond.
I got Draymond. Hands down.
Didn't Kawhi win it the last 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got Kawhi.
Yeah.
No love for Rudy Gobert.
I got
No
Kawhi.
love for Rudy
I got
Gobert.
Kawhi.
No,
Rudy Gobert. No.
Listen.
No.
This is okay. Listen, this is how I separate the defensive player of the year. Okay, Rudy Gobert, he's a great paint protector. He plays defense near the paint. He plays incredible defense, like one of the best paint protectors in the league. Now, Kawhi Leonard, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. Now, Draymond Green, he's one of the best all-around defenders.
Did you say that about LeBron?
No, but if we're talking about one season, we're not talking about skill set. We're talking about like who had the best defensive season.
Been outstanding. He has guarded basically everybody. He's basically like he's defensive player of the year.
Because if you're going off like just who's the best defender, like that's like saying LeBron should win MVP every year, which he should. But like if you're using that to give Draymond the award,
LeBron shouldn't average. He shouldn't get MVP every year. He didn't average a triple double. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Chill out, man. Come
on.
on.
And LeBron's defensive stats is not up there as well. LeBron didn't really put up some huge defense.
Yeah, because the MVP is based on who has the best season. It's not who's the best player.
I'll say Draymond.
So like if we're doing defensive player of the year, it sounds like you guys are talking about who's the best defensive player, not who had the best defensive season.
No, I'll say Draymond. I got
Draymond. All right.
I'm
just bringing up.
I got Kawhi.
The question.
I got Kawhi.
I got Kawhi.
Hey, yo, SDC, who you got, man?
I got Draymond.
There you go.
I got Draymond too. I just brought up the.
Yeah, Draymond.
All right, who most improved?
Most improved.
Giannis. I go Giannis.
I got Giannis too.
Giannis, but shout out to that man Jokic.
Hey, Joker was a GOAT.
Hey, low-key, I don't see Giannis in defensive player of the year discussions.
Yo, KB, who you got?
Didn't he lead his team? Wait, didn't he lead his team in every category?
Because he averaged 1.6 steals, 1.9 blocks. Draymond averaged 2 steals, 1.4 blocks.
Hold on. Who was the last guy to average the highest stats in every category for his team?
I feel like LeBron in there somewhere.
That sounds like a LeBron stat. That's all you say LeBron, right?
No. Let's hold on. Wait now. Hold on now.
Oh, he got.
You talking about the last time a player's led their team in every statistical category?
Yeah.
Well, every main category basically.
I feel like that was. I want to say if it wasn't LeBron and KG and Scottie Pippen.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I feel like KG did that.
That's crazy.
I know KG because it was one year KG averaged like 6 assists, so I know KG did it.
That's insane. Giannis had a great season.
I don't know if LeBron has ever done that though. To be honest with you,
but he has to be close to it. Like every
on them old Cavs teams that wasn't crap.
He did it in the finals. I think that's what you're alluding to.
Yeah. He always had Ilgauskas who's averaging like nearly.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Whoa! What about the year they had when they had Shaq started? I'm pretty sure he averaged more than Shaq rebounding.
But they still had Ilgauskas though.
Ilgauskas didn't start though. Shaq started.
I don't know. Let me go double check. I'll double check.
I want to say that year.
Are you guys watching the Cavs game right now?
Nope.
The practice?
No.
I want to say that year to start.
It's a 10-point game. It's a 10-point game.
Mo Williams.
Okay.
I don't know who this. I can't think of the shooting guard to save my life. It was Mo Williams, somebody at shooting guard. Who cares? LeBron, Antoine Jameson, and Shaq. I have to say he led that team in every stat, in every statistical category.
Yo, Caleb is eating right now. He's eating right now.
No, Antoine Jameson got more rebounds than he did that year.
He did? Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah, I don't think.
Well, yeah, well, still, Giannis. This is my question: did Giannis show he's closer to being a superstar than like Gordon Hayward and Paul George?
Well, the thing is, Paul George had already been there. I think Paul George, because remember,
Paul George is not the Paul George is superstar.
Paul George has been the edge. He's been at the edge of being a superstar for a while now.
Paul George didn't get that Olympic injury.
If Paul George is a superstar, the Celtics got to cheer for him right now.
No, he was. No, listen. Paul George was close. Them years he was battling with LeBron. When LeBron was in Miami, that's what him going. That was him taking a step towards the door.
The injury, Olympic injury.
The injury took him back.
The fact that Paul George is this good after the injury, like he could be so better right now if he didn't get injured.
He would be a superstar if he didn't get injured.
Yeah.
You can say that about D-Rose.
We need to stop throwing the word superstar around.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Well, we'll figure out. We'll figure out that later on.
You thought D Wade was a superstar, King?
Because KCP's a superstar.
Oh my
he
God.
better.
I mean, well, is it not? It's kind of hard not to throw around the word superstar coming off a season where how many players average above 20 points?
I mean,
20 points make you a superstar?
No, wait, I'm just no. I'm saying no. I was alluding to that to be one of my a point that I was trying to make on why we're trying to categorize so many people as superstars, because there's an offensive league and so many people are scoring such high numbers that the guys that are on top of that pinnacle of scoring the high numbers, what would you call them in today's NBA? Like you have to, those have to be dubbed. You know what, smart ass, fuck you, okay?
They would be. They'd be all-stars. They wouldn't be superstars.
That would make sense to call them all-stars. But how many all-stars can you have? You can't. Everybody can't be an all-star. And where does the gap?
There's some guys that average 20 that didn't even become an all-star.
Exactly. So where's the gap between the all-stars and superstars in the league? And tell me who it is.
Yeah, me and King had like a we had a discussion about that like 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah,
the only two superstars in the NBA right now are LeBron.
You're not saying that again. Right?
It's just LeBron and
Curry.
You're not saying
two superstars.
No. You're not saying that again.
It's only two superstars.
It's just LeBron and Curry.
How is it only two superstars?
Because they're the only ones that whose names transcend basketball because of the way they play.
Are you serious?
Oh my God!
I'm being so serious.
Are you?
I'm being so.
Oh my God!
You're not changing my mind. It's just LeBron and Curry. I don't want to hear it.
Oh wow! He said
okay. So
and D Wade.
Enough is enough.
I don't.
No.
I don't know about that one, bro.
It's just LeBron and Curry.
I don't know about that one.
Is it always?
Time out. So please explain to me what do you mean by transcending in basketball. Please tell me what you mean by that.
Guys that are known internationally because of how they play. Those are superstars.
Stop.
That's a superstar.
That's name value. You're doing
no, it's not.
Again.
You need to have name value to be a superstar.
Can I just ask one question and one question only?
Go ahead.
How your name ring bells internationally? Does that mean Stephon Marbury is a superstar? Because China looks at him like Michael Jordan. I'm just saying.
We're talking about superstars in the NBA.
True.
Okay, so is Derrick Rose a superstar?
Who?
Derrick Rose.
Was he or is he?
He was a superstar, but not anymore.
Okay. You said he was. So
I'm saying you have to have both. You have to have name value and the stats to prove that you're a superstar.
Do LeBron and Curry not have both? Do LeBron and Curry not have both?
So
they do have both, but I don't know if it's just the
KD's a superstar.
What?
KD's a superstar.
Yep.
He was.
So he was a superstar.
So he's not a superstar no more?
He plays for a team. He plays for a team.
Don't give me that. Don't give me.
No, I'm giving you that. You can get all of it today.
Kawhi isn't a superstar?
Nope.
What?
He told me Kawhi doesn't have name value, but he has a best selling jersey.
Can we go to the next topic? I don't even want to do this.
Listen.
Finals MVP, NBA champion, Kawhi.
Listen. When we're talking about name value, I don't just mean regionally. I also mean like outside of the U.S. Like, I ask people. I even ask people.
No.
Well, is that not what a superstar is? You have to be known to be a superstar.
So Tim Duncan wasn't a superstar?
That's what I'm saying.
He was a superstar.
He was known worldwide, like really known.
Yeah, of course. I know people.
I don't know about worldwide. I didn't know about Tim Duncan when I was in the Philippines.
No, John Stockton wasn't a superstar.
Okay, as long as you said that.
John Stockton wasn't a superstar. What?
Listen. My what's it called? My formula for a superstar works like it has a 100% success rate. Trust me.
No, it doesn't.
100%.
So you telling me the NBA is? So you telling me out of the entire NBA, there is only 2 superstars and about 50 all-stars?
So there's only
not 50, about 25 all-stars.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of all-stars.
No. Listen, there's a difference. Listen, there's a difference between being a superstar and being a star. There's many stars in the NBA. Those are guys that are
no. It's like star, all-star, superstar.
So there's only been like 20, 25 superstars in league history.
Wait, hold on. You think All-Star goes after star?
I thought it was superstar, all-star, star.
No, for me,
superstar's the limit.
For me, it's all-star, star, then superstar.
Star.
Well, if you're not a superstar, it doesn't matter.
Wait, hold on. You can't put a superstar. You can't put an all-star below a star.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. For me, it's the same. Okay, let's switch it up. Then it's the same thing. There's more.
Then they say all-star, superstar.
Okay, Kemba Walker literally can't be an all-star.
Well, he made the all-star team.
Yeah, he's not an all-star.
Yeah. I forgot that he did make an all-star team, did he?
Well, yeah, he's a borderline all-star. He made the all-star game, but I don't know.
He's a borderline all-star?
I mean, he made the All-Star game, but you
I'm
know,
about to say.
was he not a wild card though? So
He was a wild card.
So Damian Lillard is just a star?
no.
Bradley, Damian Lillard's in all. It's because he's in the West. That's why.
He's in the West. Yeah.
So Brook Lopez, he's a star.
Okay, no, okay.
All right, we're not debating about stars, all stars. We're talking about superstars. Like,
so wait, let me.
I think the superstars.
If there's only
Westbrook,
2 superstars, I'm trying to find out who all the all stars is now because I'm confused.
I'm saying Westbrook is a superstar. Harden's a superstar.
Westbrook, so
Kawhi, KD,
right now,
Curry,
Westbrook,
LeBron.
Westbrook's a superstar right now.
Right now, Westbrook's a borderline superstar. If he wins MVP,
Oh, he is.
He's a borderline superstar. What? Next topic. Can we go to the next topic, please? Can we go to the next topic?
Superstar once he wins MVP.
Can we please go to the next
So
topic?
let me say this. So there's only been like 20 superstars in the league.
I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah.
So wait, so out of no, this is my question. So out of the top 50 greatest players to ever play this game, out of that list, there's only like 6 superstars on that list.
20.
I never said that.
Or 20. I'm sorry. So 20.
Superstars. Listen. Superstars come and go. Superstars come and go.
So that means there's way more than 20.
Well, D Rose was a superstar at one point of his career. So are we gonna put him in the top 50?
D Rose was a superstar for 1 year.
Okay, and
actually, I would.
So you're saying there's only been 20 in league history?
I never said there was only 20. Dom said that. I didn't say that.
We saying a rough estimate. We're saying a rough estimate. There's around 20, 25 around there. That's what you're saying.
No. There's more than that because there's
way more
superstars.
Than that.
There have been multiple superstars that have came and left.
But we're talking about right now. You're telling me KD is not a superstar? Is KD a superstar?
Nah. He's saying KD's not a superstar.
Right now, there's only 2.
So 2. Right,
and almost 3. Because Westbrook, if he wins MVP.
Oh, wow. I think KD's more of a superstar than Westbrook if we're talking about your...
Nah.
We're talking about transcending the game. I think more people know about KD.
Okay, so what about D-Wade?
D-Wade is an ex-superstar.
Okay, and so is Kevin Durant.
What?
Can we just move on? This is going nowhere. This is going nowhere.
Yo, in Taiwan, they know nothing about KD, so his name doesn't.
Oh my god!
I'm saying you have to have both. You can't just have names.
So this is my last question: is Zaza Pachulia a superstar then? Since your name has transcended,
you're missing it.
But
you have to be. Listen, you have to be known because you're good at basketball.
You have to have talent too. You got to talent.
Exactly.
Everybody in the Republic of Georgia thinks Zaza has talent.
Come on, Don. Don't be splitting hairs, man. You know what he's talking about, man. Come on,
okay. Can we? I just want to go to the next topic. I'm so confused. My head hurts. I'm trying to think like
when you
my whole life is a lie. My whole life is a lie.
When you average a triple double, you're not a superstar yet. So chill out, Don.
When you break history, you're not a superstar. You know, I don't.
I think that's all the topics though.
Next is it?
Predictions.
Oh my Jesus!
Just predictions.
Okay, so who got in this practice game?
Hey, it's 10 right now.
Do we really have to do predictions?
It's closer than it is right now than last game. Let me just tell you that much.
Who you got in this practice game?
I got Cavs.
Who you got in this pickup? All right, Cavs. I
got Cavs, but if the Celtics win, you gotta shout me out on Twitter. Y'all gotta shout me out.
All I'm saying is the Celtics right now are looking like they can't keep up with the Cavs D-League team. And that's
shout out to Al Horford with the 5.
Okay, chill.
Listen. This is just a sad sight.
Shout out to Al for shooting 28%. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Hey, the clinic's in.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? So now that Isaiah,
I'll wait for them Sports Center highlights.
Isaiah Thomas is now out, right? So now they need Al Horford to be like the first option. 2 for 7 in the first quarter. That's what I'm talking about, Al.
Let's get it out. Let's get it
out. Earn every bit of your money. Earn every bit of your contract, bro.
27 million.
Earn every bit of that contract, bro.
Clap it up, Al. Clap it up, yo.
Spend them eggplants for Al Horford, man.
All right, so I think we all got Cavs today. Tomorrow we got Spurs, Warriors.
Everybody got Warriors.
They might get 40 in this first quarter right here. So.
And then after that, we got a week off. We got a week
more
off.
trash in the Celtics group.
Wait. So we still gotta wait a week to the finals. They don't start.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Game 1 is June.
Yeah, that sucks, man. I don't want to see them.
All right, let's give a pre-finals prediction. Like
Cavs in
3 weeks.
I still got Warriors. I'm sorry.
No, let's take it game by game. Let's make it interesting. So game 1,
Warriors.
In Golden State.
Cavs.
What do you guys have?
I say
Warriors.
Cavs.
Warriors.
I'll go Cavs. Game
I'm
one.
gonna go Cavs. I
got
think that's
Warriors
gonna be
in
the
game
stunner. The stunner.
Listen,
game.
if they were that rusty going up against the Spurs,
no.
I don't think you hurt LeBron by letting him land on your foot. So
Hey, y'all want to
Warriors
have
are
a
good.
great
Warriors are
NBA
not
Finals, so
gonna be
you guys should be voting Cavs.
They're not
Yo,
gonna be ready.
Zaza actually does that to LeBron, yo. I'm done with the NBA.
If Zaza does that to LeBron, he's getting banned like OJ Mayo. He about to be in Africa.
He will be.
I'm telling you.
He's already been threatened.
I got Warriors in game one. I got Warriors game one.
I got
T-Roro
Cavs.
with a buzzer
Warriors.
beater.
Cavs game
Let's
one.
get it. All right.
Game
Okay.
two?
Okay. Game 2.
Game 2, I'll give that to the Warriors.
I
I'm
got
gonna
Warriors.
give
in
that
game
to the
two.
Warriors. They're not losing 2 at home.
I got Warriors.
I got Cavs in game 2.
Okay. All right. So game 3 we got in Cleveland.
I
Cavs.
got Warriors.
I got Cavs winning 3 and 4. 3 and 4, I got to go with the Cavs.
I got Warriors.
I said Cavs in 6.
I got Warriors.
And last time,
I got Warriors.
we was doing this by
I
game
got
by
Warriors
game,
game
I
3.
went
I'm
with
gonna have to
Utah
go Warriors
all
game
4
3.
games. So
I got Cavs going 2-1 on the Warriors. Yep.
Game 4.
All right.
Game 4.
Warriors.
We'll go Cavs.
Warriors.
I got Warriors. I got
Warriors.
Cavs game 4.
I got Cavs
Warriors.
3, game 3 and 4.
All
right.
So that's it for me. I'm done.
Wait, you got them sweeping?
Yeah, I got them sweeping.
What? You got the Warriors sweeping?
I got the Warriors sweeping the Cavs, man.
If LeBron does that, I'll come
This
on
man
here
is
and
blasphemous right here.
Wait, are you being actually
If
serious right now?
LeBron does that,
The
I
thing
will
is
come up here.
The thing is, so the
him as the GOAT.
only reason why I even made
I
my
will
YouTube
burn.
channel is
Hey,
because
let Low talk. Let Low talk.
Live
Let Low
on
talk.
YouTube.
the only reason why I made the YouTube channel is because I predicted last year's, and the only reason I was predicting it correctly is because I knew I saw how the Warriors could lose because they almost lost to OKC. But right now, I don't know neither of these teams' weaknesses because nobody's even being challenged.
If the Cavs sweep the Warriors,
So I
I'll
can't
come
tell.
live on YouTube and burn my Michael Jordan jersey.
No. I said
Proclaim LeBron as
the
the
Warriors.
I will proclaim LeBron as the GOAT.
I said the Warriors gonna sweep the Cavs. I still think the Warriors gonna win. I think.
Oh, you said the Warriors.
Can I throw a scenario out there? What if the Cavs blow a 3-1 lead? Ooh.
I would love to see that. I want to see LeBron.
Definitely possible.
Get him.
Let me say this as a topic. Curry is like the biggest loser out of this because if the Warriors win, nobody's not crowning Curry anymore.
They're crowning
What?
KD.
Wait.
They're crowning KD.
What if Curry gets
They're gonna say
gets Finals MVP?
no, but they're still
doesn't-
gonna say that they're still gonna say the only reason why you're able to beat LeBron
It's
is
Kevin
you got
Durant.
KD on your team.
Listen, because of
And if
the
they lose,
I don't know.
if they lose, then it's gonna be, yeah, you added KD on your team, you still lost.
that's what I said this last week. It's a win-win for LeBron going into the finals.
Yeah,
It's a win-win.
They losing regardless of what Curry.
Steph Curry took a big blow to his legacy. So did KD. It's the same thing. Low Steph for Steph is the same thing. It's gonna be Steph for KD. Literally.
Well, at least KD will get
Curry's
his
still
first
gonna
ring.
be the
At
greatest
least
shooter of
he's
all
that.
time, no matter what. Still.
Hey, if the Warriors lose, who leaves? If the Warriors lose, does anyone
Clay-
leave?
Listen,
Thompson.
I'm telling you,
Clay Thompson.
Clay definitely can leave. But if KD blows this for the Warriors,
Oh yeah, true.
and the Warriors try to give KD money still to stay, I can
Curry
see
might
Steph
go to
leaving.
the Hornets.
I can see Steph leaving. Steph has his own shoe brand with a company who don't got nobody signed but him.
Yep.
I can see this working
Steph
out for
to
him
New
going back
Orleans?
home
Would y'all
He
see
can
New
go
Orleans?
anywhere
New Orleans?
and take a pay cut.
That would be
I can
very
see
interesting. AD,
That'd be
Boogie,
very
Steph Curry.
dangerous. That'd be very
Uh-oh.
dangerous.
No,
Because
we're not. Stop, please stop.
no, we're not. What? Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I mean, is it because of the
Boogie, and
salary
Curry,
situation again?
That
or-
wouldn't be a nice
No,
little fit.
because who Curry got to stay on the team where they're gonna help him defensively on the perimeter. Like, you gonna get exposed.
I think Curry's underrated defensively.
All you have to do if you make that team.
He's not underrated
First of
defensively.
all, no, he's not underrated.
I think he is. I think he is.
Curry
Okay,
is a
Thompson
bad
is smart
on-ball
people.
defender. Off-ball, he's good. He can pick
on
off
ball,
steals.
he's
Well,
bad.
yeah, we're
On
not
ball,
putting about Kyrie again. So like,
I'm just saying. I don't think anyone's a good on-ball defender if you let Eric Gordon literally break your ankle. You're not a good on-ball defender. It just case closed. And we talking about Clippers Eric Gordon. At that, he broke his ankle. Like broke his ankle. Literally. That's why Curry wears ankle braces because of Eric Gordon. Trying to play defense.
All I'm saying is, I don't think Curry has to be on a specific team for him to not be exposed defensively. And perimeter-wise, he has to have.
I'm just saying, Alvin Gentry.
But what if they go out? What if they
Gentry's
go out
in
on
New
that
Orleans.
Pelicans team and get like a Tony Allen or Marcus Smart or just some defensive guard, just a
Tony
guard
Allen
that
is
plays
like
hardball
36.
defense. Who's okay? You can't be old and play defense. You ain't been to
no,
the YMCA.
I know. I'm saying after a while, he's going to retire.
The YMCA.
You ain't seen them old guys at the YMCA playing defense like they back
After a
in
while,
the
he's going
70s?
to retire. I mean, he's going to retire eventually. I mean, you're going to get exposed again. I don't know. I don't know if there's that many like two-way players that's willing to put their ego aside and allow Curry to do what he does and take the heat defensively the way that Clay does.
KCP.
Well, Curry's gonna be the point guard.
What's the KCP better than?
I'm joking. I'm being.
Oh no! Low. Nah.
We'll say after the podcast. We'll say after.
I just said D Wade was in a top 15 shooting guard.
Oh no!
Before.
I gotta
I
give you.
take that back. I take that back.
I gotta give you the list.
Wait.
I need to give you the list.
We'll say after the podcast.
Here we
He
go.
said Wesley Matthews.
Wesley Matthews.
I didn't say Wesley
KCP.
Matthews.
We'll say after the podcast.
All right. But I think that's all the topics though. Great predictions. We went through all the topics.
Yeah, true.
All right, so I think we're gonna go closing statements. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
KCP, top 5 shooting guard in the NBA.
Yeah, I just want to say, again, thank everybody for coming out to another outstanding Hoop Talk podcast. What number is this? Is this what?
20.
This is 20, the big 2-0. All right,
big 2-0.
everybody, y'all gotta come. Spam up them eggplants in the chat one time for the big 2-0, and add me on Snapchat, add BSouls on Snapchat, and sub to everybody's YouTube channel. Free plug.
That's what's up,
Yes,
bro.
sir. All right, Lo, you want to go?
Yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat who listening. Finally hitting 50K, so that's what's up.
Hey,
That's nice.
Shout out to Lo.
Nice.
What's up?
Congrats to my man B-Soul for 40K.
Yep.
Thank you.
I don't know what SEC doing, but I'm pretty sure he's doing big thing. Let me see what SEC.
He got like 70K now. Shout out to SEC.
70K. And shout out to SDC for grinding. You know what I'm saying, with them daily videos. And that's it, bro. Let's watch this practice game, bro.
Yeah,
Hey,
yo,
what's the
thanks
score
for
right
everybody for coming on.
12 points.
20 episodes already. That's insane. But yeah, thanks everybody.
Yep.
Hey, George.
I want to give a shout out to everyone that gave me the good graduation wishes. Thank you all for that. I'll see you all next week, yo. Add me on Snapchat, G133. You know what that is. Let's get it.
The SDC go already, or?
The cringe.
Yo, add Dom on Snap too. Don't forget, add Dom on Snap.
I'll leave all the links.
Oh,
I got the right links this time.
One more thing.
Let me look at the links.
I really just want to say thank you to everybody that came out. I know some of you guys out there that's been to every podcast, all 20. Shout out to you guys, because we came a long way.
Yeah.
Shitty mics and all, man.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to everybody that put up with it.
If we know your name out, that's you a real one. If we could just know you
the real AVP,
Yeah,
Kevin Durant crime face, man.
True.
Yeah, but I think that's everything, man. Peace out. Thank you guys.
You not gonna say bye, B-Souls?
No, I said thank you guys. I said peace out and thank you guys.
Peace out.
Jeez, man, you said peace out.
All right, peace
I
out.
said thank you. I said thank you.
Yo, the B-So want to say, thank y'all from the bottom of his heart, man, for all the support you giving him.
Did you get the podcast already? I think you
No, it's still going.
Yo, shout out to KB if we're still live. And the Clippers suck.
Oh yeah, where'd KB go?
That's terrible. Why would you do that?
Nah, he'll see you in Discord.
Oh yeah, join the Discord. Whoa, why do we always forget to say that?
Right, just spam it out. Just spam out the links.
The Nets need to pull a Celtics on the Clippers. Just get a bunch of
Discord's in the chat.
just give up everything for picks.
Yo, I'm coming for you if I see them Celtics memes. I want to see that.
That's a fact. Yo, shout out to Twitter for the Celtics memes. Oh my god,
Man,
yo,
these Lakers fans coming out of nowhere,
my
man.
God.
Lakers fans coming out of nowhere, man.
I don't think I've ever been so entertained by Twitter.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, we get it.
I ain't gonna lie, when Isaiah Thomas went up with LeBron, I almost pissed on myself when I seen that meme. I'm not gonna lie.
That was hilarious.
That was the funniest thing I have ever seen on Twitter.
That's your first option, bro. That's what's up.
On defense, though. That's your first option from offense. Playing D.
All right, well, we ended it here, man. We stopping the Celtics roast. Peace out.
Well, I thought we
Yeah,
are we still
please,
live?
please.